Alright, we here. Pitch Perfect Podcast. Welcome to a live stream, first live stream. Got all the Chelsea guys. We got Will, we got Simp, we got Mel. Say what up, everybody.
What's up? What's up?
Yo.
Alright, Chelsea fans, yeah. Obviously, me and Will repping. Me,
Mm-hmm.
got it. Mel's
I
Simp.
would have put on my Chelsea shirt, man. I have it.
You're,
I'll bust it out.
you're letting the brand down. You're letting
Oh,
Yo,
the
I've
no.
brand
got the
down.
I've got the retro one in it.
Oh, you know it, yeah.
See
That's
it?
one. Oh,
I hear
shit.
it.
Ah,
Guys,
I'll bring it out though. It's not a
hey,
problem.
okay, Mels, I hear it. But hey,
Yeah.
start of the season, Enzo Maresca. What do you think so far? What do you think? Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
All right, go on, Mels.
Uh,
What are you saying?
First thing I'll say is that I'm not. It's not to say I'm not a fan of Maresca, but I have a low key thing in my heart that if we kept Poch, I think we would have really developed this season. But that's in the past. So I first think I'm seeing the style of play. I like the patterns, but oh, look at this guy. He's already started. But yeah, I like the style of play and the patterns we've seen so far.
Yeah.
I think that the defensive shape does need to be better, and we also do need a better keeper. But so
Oh, for
far,
sure,
okay
man.
start. It could have been it could be much better. But if we develop like this, then we could really be good second half of the season.
Bro, that out of possession shape for me is the biggest thing we need to work on. Like
Yeah,
we got good defenders. Colwell has shown what he can do. Fofana's adapted. But bro, these guys are left vulnerable at the back because our midfield is so far apart from our defense. We're
that's true.
so bad at transitions, bro. Like,
Is
yeah, we can all go about Enzo's pace and all of this, but it's not only him. It's literally the whole shape itself. That's what lets us down.
Yeah, especially like in
And
preseason, man.
mm,
Like we watched Celtic City, we just get ripped apart one pass, and then it's
literally,
just three defenders, which were
I mean, I
very
don't
very
think
slow and tracking
preseason's
plan.
like the best gauge of how we're going to be like the whole season. I mean, American preseason's always a mess for like everyone, unless
yeah,
you're
no,
Arsenal
for
when they
sure.
got Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel. Nah, bro, but for real, you see preseason, staying up till 3 a.m. to watch us lose 4-1 to Celtic was not a good feeling. I'll be real with you. I
It
was
sucked.
stressed. But hey, preseason, as we know, it's just practice, in it. We just everyone getting used to the system, everyone just getting their fitness back up, whatever. We didn't even have our players, the star players like Cole Palmer and all them. So yeah, everyone still needed to adapt, but it's still this side of possession shape is still going on. First half of Wolves was stressful. Attacking wise, we were on top. But you had guys like Cunha, you had guys like Larson. Literally, one pass forward to Larson, and he's already one on one with Colwell or one on one with Fofana. That's something we need to work on. And international break ain't gonna help because everyone's out of there. Like who's back there? We got Badia Shield, the Sassy, Sancho. Who else is there? Palmer ain't
Not really the
Palmer's
starters. At least
withdrawn.
Palmer
He's
stayed.
injured.
Palmer stayed. At least
Yeah, but
he's injured.
he's
Yeah,
injured. So like that isn't gonna help anyone. Like
yeah. We can't
who
really
do we
count
have in
on
our
him.
next games? Who we got?
I'm
I
hoping
know.
to see Gunku start.
Yeah, so we have Bournemouth next.
Uh-huh. Away
Yeah,
or home.
away.
Wait,
It's away. It's away.
Bournemouth are our buggy team though, no?
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
not anymore. We've beaten them like the past 3 games, I think, that we've had them. We beat them under Frank Lampard. That says
It's
it all,
not
really.
even
No.
that yet. It's not
That's
even
true.
that.
That's true, but like yeah, man, we still have trauma. I think it was like that 4-0 game. I still got trauma
Yeah,
from that.
bro.
I
I still
remember.
got PTSD. That game gives me
But,
PTSD, man.
yeah,
But
definitely.
even then, Bournemouth are unbeaten this season, and they've been good. They especially with that comeback win against Everton. You
I'll
get
say
me that
that
3-2.
I watched the game because I will watch a random Premier League game sometimes. I watched that game, and I'll be honest and I'll say like Everton were literally by far the better team for the first 80 minutes of the game. for
That's
80
all it
minutes of the game,
takes.
they were on top. And then 10 minutes, but it was especially a lot of the changes, which for me basically says that even if you could start well against Bournemouth, we have to be better for the whole 90 if you want to win.
For
Because they have a
sure.
manager who make changes, make good changes that can flip the game. That's why they're still unbeaten.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Like flipping even last game of the season, they were stressing us. They were on top. I think they had 21 shots against us. I know it's Pochettino, and I don't rate Pochettino. I don't know who.
Um,
I'm a big Pochettino hater, and 21 shots. And then this season they've lost Solanke, but you got guys like Sinisterra and Semenyo turning up big time. They're now the face of the club, and as I said, they're unbeaten this season. They're doing their thing. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game. Like, who
True.
do you guys
Alex,
want to see play in that game? You know what? Yeah, we'll go with a lineup. Okay, so who's in
let's go
goals?
with the
Yeah, so we all have to agree on one lineup. All right,
praying
so
it's not Sanchez, first of all. No, just please don't have Sanchez.
Jorgensen, give me a bit of Jorgensen, bro.
Jorgensen,
Give me
I
some
think-
Jorgensen.
Give me some Jorgensen, bro.
Sanchez is definitely gonna start though.
Oh yeah, he's 100% gonna start.
Yeah,
But
Maresca
Yeah, he
said
is, he is, he is.
Jorgensen's like cup keeper and like conference.
yeah, as much as I don't want him to start, it's gonna be Sanchez.
It's gonna
All right,
be him.
so
Might
right
as well
back.
put him-
I think they said Reece James. I think they said Reece James can start.
He
Yeah, I
can
think
start,
he's
but I
suspended.
think he's still out.
Yeah, no, I think he'd be able to make the match day squad, but he can't start from the off. Like,
We're gonna see Caicedo right back.
you think?
I don't think Maresca likes Dizazi at all. I think
Yeah, for sure, bro.
the other day he decided to play Enzo at centre back instead of bringing on Dizazi. So
Enzo centre back stressed my head. I'm seeing Enzo in the 8, Palmer in the 6. What am I watching?
I
I'm
don't
seeing
know why
Palmer play
that
quarterback, bro.
with that
But I'll
formation
shoot the
made
game.
sense.
Bro, that Crystal Palace game actually stressed me. We'll get onto it after this lineup for Bournemouth.
Definitely.
So who
But-
so you think so we'll say Caicedo right back.
I'd
I
actually
think-
love to see it.
I'd love to see it, but are we gonna see it?
I think so.
Ooh, good question. I feel we have a higher chance of seeing Achi and Pong at
Yeah,
right back
that's one thing.
than
I
Caicedo.
feel like actually
Not 'cause
should
Caicedo can't play there.
ideally- I don't think so.
No, Karen.
Yeah, I was saying Akiampong should start ideally, but
Mm.
I don't think he will. I think Maresca also values like experience compared
Mm.
to Akiampong. He's not played as much, so Caicedo right back is probably going to be the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're saying Caicedo right back, yeah. Like I think Achapong should start, but I'm just going with reality here. Caicedo right back is more likely than Achapong.
Yeah.
So we're all in agreement the Sassy don't start.
no.
No,
No.
Alright, that's cool. That's cool. As long as you have that, that's cool.
He had good vibes though.
And then
Alright.
centre backs, we stick with Fofana and Colwell.
I think that's all it is.
Yeah, like I think that
Yeah.
partnership is blossoming.
They're growing.
Yeah, for sure. Especially Colwell,
they-
he's taking like a leadership
Yeah.
role.
Yeah. Cole's been really good. Fofana's
Yeah.
like still getting up to speed.
It's
I
a
was
shame we didn't
bit
sign him.
iffy about him,
Sure.
but I give him time.
I would have loved another centre back though.
The Messi of centre backs. He was there for us. 40
he was not one defending clip I've seen. Not a single one. Not a single defending clip. It was just all dribbling, all passing. But
or just
I would have taken him because I can't deal with the Sassy no more. I can't deal with Body Shield no more. I'm sorry, innit?
I don't
like-
think Badiashile was too bad though.
Nah, but you see what
Man,
it is.
Buddy,
yeah?
I don't know what happened, man. Because he
You
was
see what
so
it is,
good
yeah?
when he arrived.
When he arrived, yeah, he was like there. He was confident. He was there, like, okay, I'm here battling for a position in the team. But now he's just like so relaxed, so nonchalant about it. You don't put in the work no more. You don't put in the effort.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. It genuinely feels like he's been like lobotomized. I don't know what happened.
But another centre back was needed.
Okay.
That's one of
He
Clear
had-
failures.
He had like such, yeah, you could tell when he arrived here, he had like such obviously confidence about him and the way he did things. But I think maybe it's like one or two mistakes have like slightly killed his confidence in a way when he's at the back.
Yeah.
It's like he still has the ability to play those passes, but when if you're mentally not 100%, it's not
Yeah, you're
gonna
gonna be
go
scared.
100%. And also, yeah, I also think in terms of his defensive like effort, like running and tracking back, also needs to be a lot better if he wants to just to start here again.
No, for sure, for sure. But yeah, so for Fan Ankle was two centre backs. Alright.
Yeah,
And then left back, Kukurea or
Cucurella.
Vega.
Cucurella.
Yeah,
I think
Cuckoo for
did
sure.
Kukurea come off last
Kukurea,
game?
he
Kukurea
did.
will start, but Vega's been putting in decent performances.
That's
He's not
true.
been bad. He's not been bad.
Vega
Yeah,
does look good, but wouldn't start him yet.
no, for sure.
Yeah, I think we need to give him. Well, I could be wrong about this, but obviously Kukurea was a different beast in the Euros and the end of last
Mm,
season. But I feel like in Maresca's role, Vega, if when he grows into it, he'll really shine and be the big great composition to possibly a starter above Kukurea. From what I've seen, I think he can play that role as like a left back, left centre back, even a
mm.
midfield type hybrid really well. So I think
Yeah, for
Kukurea
sure.
starts, but Vega we watch out for him in the future.
Nah, for Vega though, this is why I like us being in Conference League compared to Europa League.
Mm,
Because Conference League lets us play these fringe players, lets them get their minutes up, lets them, just develop into players that we
Yeah,
want them to be.
Yeah.
That's why, because even with Europa League is like still that bit more serious. So you could still be on the fence, like, oh, maybe you should start your Cole Palmers, maybe you should start your Cucureas and all that. But
hmm
because we're in the Conference League, it's like, okay, not trying to undermine the teams that are in the competition, but like we're two levels above everyone, which should be.
I mean
Like,
it could just because it was like the first two games, against
mm,
Sevilla very early on. But I must say, some of those players that were playing look well off it. Like
yeah,
I'm,
for
I'm
sure.
thinking some of those teams players might be good if they come into a team like basically our first team and it's just them. But when they're together, like it was a bit scary in that second leg. Like they're way off it.
hmm
Yeah, no, for sure. Because
Yeah.
in both legs, we started very strong, but after like 25 minutes, it seemed like okay, we're too good for these guys. We're just gonna relax, put the brakes on, and then
Yeah,
Servette came in, just hit us 1-2, got their two goals, and
yeah,
we
that's the
struggled at the end. We
yeah, I
struggled at
think
the end. So go
I
on, Max.
think something I'll say is that I think a huge difference. I think what's been the huge difference in these last few seasons compared to like obviously the cities, the
Yeah.
Arsenals, the Liverpools of the league, and where we are right now and who we're around, has been the simple fact that we will start well, we'll have the energy, we'll have the ability in the squad, it's all there, but we never have control. I think
Mm,
because like when other teams like City go 1-0 up, and they can either go for a second one or they can pass the ball around to get a nice little 1-0 or 2-0 win. Like
mm,
we go 1-0 up, and it's always been like a thing of, okay, we can play well, we have to keep playing well to get the second goal, or else it's kind
literally.
of
I think that one of the things with us is whenever we like switch off, I feel like we
they're gonna
barely
get a
ever
goal back.
get
Like
back
Palace game,
into it. Yeah,
yeah,
like when City switches off, like they'll concede and then they'll be good again. They'll score like a multiple. But I think that's a problem we have is once we switch off, we barely switch on again.
yeah.
Nah, for sure, for
I mean, we
sure.
did against Wolves definitely, but that's just such a hard game to talk about until we, have a larger
Seen
amount
enough
of.
patterns.
Yeah, like low key, that first half of Crystal Palace was better than the second half of Wolves, in my opinion, in terms of the way we played,
Agreed.
not in terms of
100%.
the goals we scored or whatever. Because we were in much more control of the game. We had the system all worked out. Our literally, this is what I expected from a Maresca team, day in
hmm
day out. That first half performance. But then the second half, we tweaked things a bit. We had our little Malo Gusto injury, which changed things up. But that, as I said, that first half is the way we should be playing. We just couldn't score goals. Madueke had a one-on-one chance. Palmer had a chance. Like it's literally just typical Chelsea, not clinical.
Yeah, And that's
But
that's the difference between us and the big teams.
literally,
It's
just
that small of a
clinicality.
gap. Just that. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll make the lineup. we'll
We,
make
we
the
are
lineup.
make a lineup, but hey, this is how it works. We make a lineup, we just talk about things, and then we go again. But yeah, where were we? Kukurea left back. Okay, so
Yeah,
then CDM Lavia is rumored to be back.
Yeah,
definitely him.
So yeah, so Casado we said right back. So Lavia CDM,
yeah. If he's back,
no other choice really.
could
If
play
he's back
big.
in fit, he should start.
Yeah, like low key, this is the position I want Enzo to be playing. Like, because I don't want him in no advanced like 8 role. Because if
Yeah,
he's in the 6, he gets the most touches, can just do what Enzo does best.
I
Spray the
think
ball out wide, just pass the
I
ball.
think personally we should do a double six of Lavi and Enzo. I think that'll work well.
Yeah.
Compared to
Like,
like Enzo in like an 8, like he said. I don't think he's all that advanced.
for
But
sure.
with like Lavia next to him, he's able to like pick out players in a deeper role than sacrificing, like when we're defending. Come back,
Yeah.
obviously he's not the fast. He's a bit like Jorginho, pretty much.
Yeah, for sure. He's literally just slightly more athletic Jorginho.
yeah.
Yeah,
Slightly more athletic
That's literally
Jorginho.
it. Slightly
He
more
also
athletic,
has
but with a
a
better
shot on
passing
him.
range.
Yeah, better. Also, slightly more shooting, but it somehow disappears when he plays for Chelsea. I swear.
You know what's funny though, yeah? Enzo scored 8 goals for us last season. But I generally
Hmm.
could tell you I only remember one of those goals being a
He's
good
got
shot.
He's got
I
a free
remember.
kick. I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
The free
that's
kick,
literally
Yeah,
it.
the
The
killer.
free kicks
against
for
Villa.
one good shot.
I remember that third goal against Crystal Palace, where
Oh
he
yeah,
like
where he sat on the defender.
sat them down and top corner. That was amazing. But
Yeah,
yeah, he can get goals. He has the ability to get goals clearly, but he's not a great or consistent enough shooter. Like so, and we've
yeah.
seen him take so many shots last season, and I just don't trust enough of them to go in for how many he takes.
And then even the game against City, where he had them touches in the box and they just let him down and the attack broke down. Debatably, one of them should have been a penalty. But we don't talk about
Hey,
Anthony
we didn't
Taylor.
talk about
We don't talk about Anthony
Anthony Taylor
Taylor.
and Chelsea. You know,
Yeah,
we already know what's
we
up.
don't respect that guy here.
Hmm.
But yeah, so Simp, what you're saying is you think we should play a double pivot, so like a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, that's why ideally that's what I wanted to play, but for
Yeah.
Obviously,
Bond
yeah,
especially.
he's got a
So you
system. So yeah,
so you think we're gonna be sticking with the 4-3-3, but we should be playing the 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
I hear it. I'd like to see it, especially in Conference League. It would save a lot of energy as well for certain players, I reckon. Like especially
yeah,
during the winter period where we have the Conference League and then obviously your hectic Premier League schedule. Like especially because this year we don't have a winter break. We don't have a winter break this year, so this is the time to really use our players wisely. This is the
yeah.
reason we have such a bloated squad. Like I'm seeing people complaining like, "Oh, you guys have like 30 players or whatever."
40,
Bro, we're playing
44
72
players.
games. Bro,
Andrew was put twice. I'll never forget.
that's actually a joke, man. Sky Sports ain't serious.
Like
Sky
that.
Sports ain't
That's
serious, man.
those are journalists. Those are like supposedly should be the most reliable
Literally,
people,
bro.
and they can't even accurately report something like this, which was
Hey,
mad to me.
Sky Sports fell off ages ago.
Yeah, they
They
did.
fell off ages ago. Can't give me no rumors no more.
recovered from malaria. Ever since Drogba recovered from malaria,
Literally, that's literally when it fell off. Like, bro, last time I think Sky Sports got something right was literally Mesut Ozil deadline day. Can't recall anything since from Sky Sports, and I'm being so real here.
They
what I
lost
don't get
focus.
about Sky Sports is they know people like Fab and Ornstein are reliable. So why do they not just like report on what they say? Like,
Literally, just be like 2 minutes behind. It's never hurt
Okay,
anybody.
it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill.
Like,
they talked about that Petrovic deal like days after it was already done.
literally, like, bro, Fab is like 20 minutes late half the time, but he still gets his respect. He's still the most well-known journalist in the world.
Yeah,
But then Sky Sports can't do that.
I don't get it, man.
They've fallen off.
it's like they haven't like really evolved. The worst part about Sky Sports is that probably out of any like football news network, they have the biggest reach,
For sure.
and that's the scary part. It's the scary part because they can't report things correctly and factually sometimes, and you are what. Because the thing is, before I got like into the internet, Twitter, and all, where I got my news sources was Sky Sports a lot.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what I mean when I say they have like probably the most reach out of these guys because they're on TV, where a lot of people who casually watch the sport are. So you cannot be like have that much of a reach and then be reporting stuff like this. People believe it.
Yeah. I think
Mm.
overall it's so overblown about our squad. I mean, we have a squad of probably like 25 at most, I think, like, which is just normal.
Like,
And then
Especially when
they
we
added
play
like
the
youth
most
academy players.
no, people aren't really thinking about it though. We have a Club World Cup that still is involved in this season. It doesn't. It's not a preseason. It doesn't transfer to the next season. Like guys like Kendry Paez, Esteval Willian, they don't join us until after that tournament.
Mm.
And if we go all the way in every cup this year, we play 74 games. Like, just think about how insane that sounds in the first
Yeah.
place.
That's an insane amount of
Man.
games.
So if you think we're gonna go through 74 games with a 22-man squad, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Simple as
We're
you're dumb.
moving like 2021 Pedri, man. You know.
Literally, bro. And look at him now, bro's falling off the bone, man.
He's as a player, no, but like he can't stay fit because
Yeah,
hey,
literally.
that season screwed with him, man.
Like, bro played
But, yeah.
71 games and fell off just like that.
No, chill. I'm on Pedri and
No,
Dore.
I rate him. I still rate him.
I
I
don't
rate him,
hold
I rate
the Pedri disrespect, man.
Nah. I respect Pedro as a player. It's these injuries, though.
I'll
He
make
just
an
needs
offer of him this season.
He needs to stay fit.
It's literally, I rate
Yeah.
him as a player. He's got everything in it, apart from being able to stay fit.
I think
Yeah,
honestly, when you compare it, right, Pedri's a bit like Reece James, where there's a player there, you know there is, but they just can't stay fit.
Look, I'm hoping that Reece James, like, he's not injured. He's got a discomfort. We're just being careful with him.
That's literally what it is.
I'm hoping things will be like that. No more
I
injuries.
hope so, but I mean,
if he
you
can,
never know.
Nah,
if he
for
can
sure.
play like 20, 25
I think it's gonna be a
games,
discomfort.
huge season.
Nah,
Just
because you got to
have him
think
on the
about it, yeah. Reece James was out for like 5 months, surgery. He's coming back. It's literally just a discomfort. It's no resurgery, no nothing like that. Bro,
So, but
this
we have to
reply is
make
killing.
sure.
This comment is killing me.
What's caused the last 2 years was because they
Wait.
took chances, because we took chances each time,
Yeah,
and so then when he came back, that's how it just was.
nah, I don't know if you guys can see this comment yet. They begin
No way, how
on
are
the
you
shiesty, bro. Who's that? Hey, Simp, they coming after you, bro. Simp, defend your name, bro.
Defend yourself. They say you got a
Simp,
shiesty,
you
bro.
gotta defend yourself. Personally, I wouldn't have that, bro. I would not be having that,
It's
bro.
not gonna stay in
He's
the
holding
cover,
that. He's holding it.
All right, so back to it. So we're going with Lavia CDM, and then I'm assuming Enzo in the 8, unfortunately.
Yeah, either way,
Who's gonna play
Yeah.
next to him now?
both player.
Yeah, left wing, I reckon it's gonna be. Actually, who do I reckon it's gonna be? Neto.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
Neto. Then
Neto.
Manuel
don't
on the right.
It depends what Maresca sees in Sancho this 2 weeks. He's going to be working with him.
I don't think he'll
Yeah.
start though. That's the thing. I
I
don't
also
think
don't think
he'll start.
he's ready. I know what he did last season for Dortmund, but overall in the last like year or two, he hasn't gotten a lot of first team action outside
Yeah.
of loan.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a few weeks. So I see Neto starting
For
Yeah.
sure.
there on the left wing. For now,
And
he's
then-
first choice.
And then Nani on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy,
Yeah,
Nani on
yeah.
the right.
There's no one else.
And
You can't
unless
really
he-
bench him after
he-
his form.
He goes stat pad for the under 21s again.
No, he's in the
Not
first team this time. He's
He's always playing with the
team.
first team. I remember he got the call out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's finally made it big time. Lee Kersley blessed all these boys.
Yeah, finally,
He
man,
called
he's
up
free.
Angel Gomez as well and Gibbs White.
All I'm saying is that a certain people, Harvey Elliott didn't get called up, but some people act like he's the most generational, like
I didn't
number
say
of
I didn't say a
in the
word,
world.
bro.
I'm just saying.
Whatever
I'm just
Liverpool
saying.
fans are seeing this, I didn't say a
The
word.
call ups don't lie. They don't lie. They don't lie.
They
Numbers
don't
don't
lie.
lie.
The stats are there.
Exactly.
The numbers are
Who's
there.
the current
They
England
didn't
coach?
lie.
Was it the former under 23s coach? The current
Yeah, under
England one.
21s, yeah, Lee Kersley.
Since one. Yeah, he worked with Elliot, and he just still didn't call him up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Smith Rowe about to get called up before him. That says it all,
No
man.
way. Bro.
And then we go Palmer in the 10, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
he's
Paul.
playing. Okay, just play devil's advocate. If this injury is more serious.
Listen, I don't even want to think about that.
Just to play devil's advocate though, we can play a scenario and let's assume he's not fit. I say
Yeah,
Nkunku.
let's assume he's not fit. He's coming off the bench. So
Yeah,
what
and then
do we
Nkunku
do then?
will-
We throw João Felix in there.
I would
Listen,
start. I'd start.
Modric in the 10. Modric in the 10, right?
It's
You know
not
what?
Felix.
It's simple, yeah? I like the way you think.
Modric at the
Listen,
10.
I like the way you
Oh,
Modric,
not
right?
this
On
shit
the
again.
in the 10.
Wait, is this worst 11?
No. I'm so serious. Modric in the 10, he can cope. Swear.
Trust the Modric process, bro.
Trust it.
You gotta
Trust it.
believe, bro.
maybe off the bench, man. I don't want that as the starting 11.
Nah,
I think we
realistically
can
though,
have- Yeah,
No,
realistically,
realistically,
though.
it'll be Felix. It'll be
Yeah.
Felix.
it'll be Felix for sure.
Felix at the 10.
Yeah,
Doesn't sound too bad.
so we're going Palmer in the 10, and then if he's not fit enough, we're going Felix in the 10 within the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then Nico up front.
Jackson.
Alright,
my goat.
cool. So score
My
prediction with that lineup that we've chosen against Bournemouth.
I think this is finally going to be our 4-0 revenge when they beat Bournemouth.
We say this every year and it's never come. Like, do you know how funny it is, yeah? That one of our biggest beefs is with Bournemouth. Bro, give me a map of England, yeah? I could not point out where that place is.
It,
It's like
Down
near,
south.
it's like near Brighton. Yeah, near the shore, right? The beach and that. That's where Bournemouth are.
being a Bournemouth fan must be one of the most boring clubs to support because they have no rivals.
Literally, like,
They've got like
Yeah,
a
but
small
that's like-
stadium.
That's like force it with
they're like their
Southampton.
own little club just there to make up numbers.
Not trying to hate on Bournemouth though. Don't come for me, Bournemouth fans. All 5 of you.
I respect you, Bournemouth fans, but hey. Hey, man.
But yeah, a bit of a boring club. I'm not gonna lie.
For real.
I don't hate them. Like
I don't
when
hate
they
them,
faced
they're just-
United and then they beat them, I really liked them then. So, but other than
They're
that,
just
no.
there, innit? They're just a club that's there.
Exactly. They don't excite me, man. Just there to
No.
make
Actually,
numbers.
the football's actually quite good though. I will say, as a club, they don't
Yeah,
excite
they-
me. But
They've
they
been
have good
playing
players.
good footy. But wait, so who's their backup keeper now that Kepa can't play against us and Neto's gone to Arsenal? Because their
Ooh.
backup is going to be who's playing against us.
Can Kepa not play against us?
Nah, because he's
no,
unknown.
he's on loan.
Unfortunately.
Well, I hope they put a clause in where we can play against him.
I agree with you, bro, because I need to spam long shots against him.
They,
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike Travers.
Their goalkeeper could either be Mark Travers or Will Dennis.
It's going to be Travers. Has to be,
Mark
surely.
Travers is decent, though, right?
Yeah,
Well,
he played.
you know how
he-
keepers are against us.
Yeah, true. Like, bro, that Muric fella, yeah, against Burnley last season.
Oh my!
Dropped the greatest performance I've ever seen. And then bro can barely kick a ball now.
Man, I will never forgive that, man. I'll never forgive that guy for that performance. Turn into like prime Petacek just because it was Chelsea. And then
Literally.
I think the week after he made like a fatal mistake, which I think gave Man City a 1-0 win. Like,
Bro.
it's just never it's never fair, man. I have a
It's
friend.
always
Like,
going to be against us. Always, forever.
I have a friend of mine. Like he always says this. He's a Chelsea fan as well. But he's like Chelsea are the cup final for every team. Like any other team don't be shit. Then the moment it's Chelsea, they lick their lips and they're like, all right, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
literally,
bit
man.
annoying.
You know, you're gonna be prime Gerrard today in the midfield. You're gonna be prime Ronaldo up top.
Bro.
But
The
this is
moment
what
it's-
I said to my mum when Eze scored, and I don't know if any of you are Eze fans, but I said I'm tired of bums scoring against us because
Okay, that's mad.
he
That's
has no
wild.
end. This guy has no end.
That's a wild disrespect on Eze.
I watch this guy so much, he'll dribble, and you'll be like, okay, here's where you know that one clip of Sterling where it's like Sterling pass to him, and you're like,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Almost every game that's Eze, and against us he scored.
You know what?
He
Yeah,
scores a
I
lot.
can agree with that just for that one game before us, because that who were Palace playing that game? Because that was genuinely one of the worst performances I've seen from a player recently. Who was it against?
I can't.
West Ham. It was against West Ham,
Mhm.
bro. Eze that game was the greediest guy I've ever seen, bro.
Hey, man, he lost his mate. He lost his running partner, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure
You
he's.
got-
I'm
you
sure he's
got-
like. I'm
you
sure
got a
he's
guy like
depressed in the
Arteta
locker
up front,
rooms right
bro.
now, bro.
What's wrong with
Bro.
Mateta, bro? That guy's
Why-
a goat, man. Shiny
mean,
bald
let's
head,
not-
see beard. What's wrong with him, bro?
Nothing, bro. But you know, him and Olise were like, you know, those two guys like in the playing ground. Like, you know, when you're in high school and you play football,
yeah,
him and Olise were like, you know, those two guys who were like the best players and also like the best friends outside of school. So when they get
Yeah.
the ball, they only pass to each other, and the rest of you guys are just like cones to be dribbled around. That's basically
yeah.
what they're
Nah, I don't
Imagine
know
if
if you
one
guys
of them
seen
plays
it.
the anymore.
Have you guys seen Olise's initiation song for France?
No,
Wasn't
no.
it a drill song or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not.
bro,
Yo, this guy's so unserious. He's so unserious.
bro, it's generally it's like genuinely cringe watching it. You just have him just doing his thing, and then
Yeah,
everyone just
yeah. No one knew the lyrics, nothing.
literally, bro. Hey, Miles, you're getting called out here, bro.
What?
you're, you're getting
Ah, look
called
at
out
the
in the
chat, bro.
comments, bro.
Look at the chat, bro. I gotta type back.
Fight back in the comments, bro. They're on your. They're on
Oh
you, bro.
my! Oh no! Why is he here? Why is this guy here? Everywhere I fucking go, I can't escape it.
Hey, bro, you gotta pull off a defensive masterclass, 2012 Chelsea style.
I'm sure if it's the wrong guy, if it's the right guy, and it's the guy that I know. Okay, I don't know if I can I mention this on stream?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
If I speak, I'm in big
If
trouble.
I speak, I'm in big trouble. That's all it
All
is.
I'm saying, man. Should
Alright, so,
things involving throwing animals and guys. That's all I'm saying.
bro,
Whoa,
all this
whoa,
talking, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm gonna leave it there. If it's the right guy.
Hey, nah, but for real though, all this talking, yeah, not one score prediction has been said.
4-0.
All right, so Colin, Will's going 4-0. All right, Miles, what do you think? Or Simp?
I'm going. Man, I don't know why. Every game I feel like it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Do you think 1-1?
I'll say 2-0 to be optimistic.
Okay. I'll be disappointed if we draw straight after international break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with Mamels. I think it'll be 2-0 as well. I think it'll be shaky at the start, but we'll go into the game and yeah, it'll be comfortable.
See?
Yeah.
As long as Sanchez is in goals, we're not keeping a clean sheet. That's all I'm saying.
He's right.
Wait,
You have to
I
add
saw
the Sanchez and goal
something
tax.
like he hasn't kept a clean sheet in like 37 league games or something stupid
Bro,
like that.
338 days. That's the last time he kept a clean sheet.
Yeah,
wasn't-
that's
that, bro.
ridiculous, man.
Modric scoring a hat-trick, trust. Yes.
True.
I believe. I agree.
On the 10 off the bench, lads.
Bro,
It's coming.
if Modric gets a hat-trick, yeah, MM10 tattoo on my back.
We used
Modric
to
gives me a hat-trick, I'm celebrating, bro.
We used to have Hazard as our number 10, man. What happened to this guy?
You know,
Listen,
speaking on that,
Modric
yeah,
can become good. He can still become good.
bro.
Give him time.
Yeah. I'm seeing people go give Palmer the 10. Yeah, low key, I like Palmer with the 20.
Yeah, true.
Low key, I need the 20 to
Iconic.
become a brand.
CP20, let's go.
Like, I think he should just keep the 20 as a brand. To be honest,
Yeah, I think
that's what I'm thinking.
make
That's what I'm
his own
thinking.
number.
So that now the transfers. We've talked about how people love to blow our squad, but what are your thoughts on the actual transfer business this summer? Have we improved the squad? Have we just, lightly treaded along? Have we regressed?
I think we have a lot of young players, so we didn't necessarily need to go into this window and do too much. I mean, I probably would have rather we did more to improve it. Like, I feel like we should have signed a striker because when Jackson goes to AFCON, it's kind of wraps for us, I think. Unless we sign someone in January.
No, you know what? AFCON is delayed, thank God. AFCON is delayed.
Is it?
Yeah, so we good. We chilling.
When's it
How is
delayed?
it?
It's like gone to December now, 2025.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Great.
But it's still, I do agree with the striker point. Bros know I don't rate Osimhen. No matter what anyone says,
So
Osimhen
mid guy,
was
man.
striking
He's
for
not
us.
good. He's not good.
He's mid.
I like.
He's
No, I'll say this because obviously y'all know me. I'm a Napoli enjoyer as well, so I've watched Osimhen a lot. I'll say he will score some really incredibly difficult chances because he's a great finisher, but he can miss some really easy ones. Overall,
that's the problem.
is he a better? I'll say, is he a better goal scorer than Jackson? Yes. Can I say he's a better all-round player? I'm not too sure because Jackson's offers so much in terms of his build-up, his passing, his dribbling past defenders. Osimhen's just like a goals guy, and I'm not going to be paying 100 mil just to get a slight upgrade.
No, bro, the transfer fee ain't even the problem. Bro's asking for a king's ransom as a wage.
Yeah,
Bro,
he wants like 300K.
He wanted 500.
Bro, you should already know we're penny pinching right now when it comes to wages.
Listen,
Yeah,
relax.
I think we should go for Jokeres in January.
Oh no, I agree. I've been on the Jokeres train, bro.
Chelsea should have signed Alvarez. He started shockingly at Atletico. So.
See, the thing with Alvarez, he's not the type of striker we need.
I don't think he's a striker.
No, I think he can do it.
You think he's the type of striker we need? The style of striker?
No, I'm saying.
I think. Okay.
I just think Alvarez. I don't know. I feel like he was perfect for City because, and that's it. I just think out of City he was right because when they need someone, he can play anywhere up front, and he can score some good goals. But anywhere else, I feel like Alvarez just isn't the main one.
Nah, I hear it. But Alvarez for me, I'm with you on that one, Will. Alvarez for me is always that like secondary option. He's not that person to be the main man. He barely even played up front for City. He was there as a 10 or a left wing half the time.
Yeah, second strike. Especially the second. Yeah.
Just think he was the main man. Nah. And then the type of striker we want, a physical big man that's always going to be in the box, poaching, winning headers. Because that's the type of striker we wanted. We were linked to Samu, who was basically a younger Osimhen, who I would have preferred because at least with him being younger, fits in our wage structure. We're able to develop him the way we want to, unlike Osimhen, who's pretty much already refined as a footballer as it is.
Yeah.
And Samu is chaotic as heck. Like, okay, there's some bits of his game that are just not worthy. Like in terms of his touches, some of his touches can go astray. They look awful. But he's still got a lot of time on the side. Whereas Osimhen, I'm not saying like 26 is an old age or whatever, but he's played enough European football to know, okay, this is probably his standard in terms of his footballing ability itself.
He's also
not to say he won't improve. Go on with.
He's very injury prone as well.
Yeah.
I feel like he always gets at least 1 or 2 month, 2 months.
That's it.
Yeah, he's usually only full season he had. Well, he's had really was the one where when Napoli won the league. But other than that, he's always playing like 25 in a game in a league at most. For our squad, which would kind of work, but if you want like a main man, you're gonna want him to be like there at least 30, 32, 35 games in the Premier League season. So it would be a bit of an issue. And why am I seeing the good comments? It's like Alvarez on FM shines.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out who this Go Cool K guy is.
True, I don't know.
Right here.
My brain's fried right now. Richie pull his nuts. Hey man,
the Richie Bull.
get me in the boardroom. I'll get you your top strikers, bro. I'll get your top midfielders. I get your centre back, bro.
You
Trust
me up, man. You raised me up. Pause though. Pause.
But back to the striker points. I'm a simp on Gyökeres. Gyökeres is that striker, bro. Nothing will convince me he'll flop anywhere.
I'm surprised we didn't actually go in for him. Like, obviously there was interest there, and his agent was at our grounds recently. But I'm surprised we didn't even like inquire about him during the summer window.
And then he started this season strong as well.
Yeah, I don't think his fee was anything expensive as well. I think it was 80 million euros.
They got to be asking for more than we think or something.
I mean, potentially.
I think it's maybe the issue is his release clause, because
his release clause is 100 million.
The release clause we have to pay it up front, and because of that, would have to be paid up front. That would obviously be very different from our model, which has obviously been signing the players, long contracts, the amortization type vibe.
Yeah, literally.
If you pay a release clause straight up, I think that has to be on the books at the same time, which also could be why we haven't gone for him. But I think he's a great striker. Like, he should even be at Sporting this season. I'm surprised we're away from him.
And I see people there like, okay, yeah, Portuguese league and that, but aren't you the same people that rate the championship? And he got 26 goals in the championship.
Listen, the Portuguese league, honestly, ability-wise, is probably on par with Ligue 1, the French league. So I don't think.
Yeah,
it's probably even better than the French league.
Yeah, honestly.
I would have said that until Strasbourg came by, because obviously they're raising the bar in it. But
now we're seeing teams like Sporting and Benfica reach the latter stages of Europa League, year in, year out. No, so they obviously have some talent there. They're very strong team wise. So hey, can't underrate the Portuguese league. And as I said, championship, we know it's a tough league. A lot of players develop well in championship, and he got 26 goals there. You know what it is, yeah? Like, go on.
Well, I'll say, guys, if y'all don't know, I know this because I used to play remote, but Brighton bought this guy when he was a kid.
No, I was literally about to go on to that point. No. And you know who was at Brighton at that time and didn't rate Gyökeres? Paul Winstanley.
Oh,
that's what it is, bro. Maybe he just don't like him for something.
Maybe he does things off the guy, but he's proved, because he got there. Brighton, you know their dots approach when it comes to signing players. So if they sign someone, you know that even if they might not be world class, they're probably good at something.
I realize who Gokul is. If I'm not mistaken, that's George. If I'm not mistaken, that is George.
Which one?
No, is it not? It's actually not. Oh, I'm gonna figure out who it is.
Someday.
That's my game by the end of the stream. Hey, what up, Oscar? What up, Charlotte? What up, Harry? Gokul K, I will figure you out by the end of the stream.
Yeah.
By the end of the stream, I will figure it out.
We're gonna find you. We're gonna dox you. Okay, I can't say that. Stream's over.
But then, you were saying we should have bought a striker. I was saying we should have bought a centre back. Like, as another centre back option would have been very helpful. Low key, but you know what? I'll give this season to Badiashile. I'll give Disasi his season, and then next year we reinvest.
Oh, also that's true, but also one thing we can comment on. Obviously, we're talking about the transfer window. I think some good loans have gone out, like Leslie Ogochoku's gone out on loan, which I think is going to be really good on him. He's a good player.
Southampton fans rate him high already.
Yeah, Slolina's had a good start as well over at Barnsley. Who else?
Andre
Obviously,
Santos has a good
Andre
loan.
Santos, yeah, he's now going to have a full season of game time. So I
Exactly.
already know, we already know he's the real deal. But I also feel I'm with you, Rich, on that. I think if we got like a centre back who was like a Thiago Silva type level, it would improve the squad massively. Because a huge reason why I think we were even able to win the Champions League once again is not because we had Havertz, Mount,
Nah,
and
it
Werner.
ain't 'cause we
Because
had-
of Havertz.
It was
It ain't
because we
Nah,
had
nah.
Mendy, Christensen, Rudiger, and Silva at the back. So I think if we can like get like a, or if we at the window we use it to get like a really, really, really good centre back, I think it could have taken us a lot further than a striker would. Because I think Jackson, once again, he got 14 goals last season. I'm sure that he can get obviously the same amount, if not more, this season. He'll get goals. Palmer will get goals as well. Our whole attack will get goals on their own.
Yeah, for sure. I don't stress about the attack. It's literally just the defense, the out of possession shape. That's literally the only thing
Yeah.
in terms of the team. I'm gonna stress that a lot. The out of possession shape, it needs work. It needs a lot of work.
Huge work.
Yeah, but yeah, on the transfer
No way,
window,
no way dog leashes in chat there.
yeah, man. Hey, they're on to us. They're on to us. Nah, but
Okay,
as we said, we signed players, and sure, we didn't improve us a lot, but we have young players that we bought for improvement. Like we want the players that we have already to improve on their own. That's why we signed so many young players. That's why we signed so many 20, 21, 22-year-old players. We want them to be improving with us rather than already splashing on a player, rather splash on an 80 mil player that might not improve us. Yeah, you get me?
I think people are going to realise as well that the way our model is, that's how clubs are going to have to do things in the future.
Exactly.
With these new FFP, PSR rules, with how expensive players are becoming, you have to buy players when they're cheap, and that's when they're young.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
So
you got to
if
think
you-
about it. We're not trying to deal with no middleman club anymore. We're not trying to deal with your Brightons. We're not trying to deal with your Aston Villas. We don't want to deal with your Fulhams anymore. We don't want to spend these guys buy players for like 5, 10 mil, 15 mil, and then end up getting profits of like 50, 55 mil.
Yeah,
We're not trying to do anything like that. We're trying to be the profit club, but still maintaining our status at the top. Like you saw with Angelo, we made a 6 million profit, I think it was, for a guy that never even played a minute for us competitively.
Diego
That's
Moreira too. We made like I think we made
exactly
20 mil off him.
now.
He didn't play a league for us.
Yeah, we made like 12 mil off him because of loan
12.
move to Leon, and then 8 mil to Strasbourg. And you got to think
You
about it.
see.
He was a free signing as well.
Exactly.
So
So stuff like
that's
that can.
go on, Miles.
I said so. I'm saying like stuff like that. Yeah, it can happen, especially with the new model, which is working well.
Exactly.
Ari Hutchinson, we signed him on a free.
Exactly.
We made 23 mil off of him.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like this is why we sign these players, and then we have Cobham. No matter what anyone says about Cobham, if you're a Cobham section or not, this place is gonna bring us money no matter what. No,
Yeah.
actually speaking on Cobham, yeah, I hate the way people are like, oh, Gallagher, Mount, and all this. We're selling our soul of Cobham. What happened to Levi Colwell? What happened to Reece James?
This is what I'm saying. We're keeping the best players. We're keeping the best players while stripping off like the mid slash, rubbish players.
Exactly, man. Like, okay, I get it. You liked Gallagher, you liked the passion he had and whatever.
I like Gallagher.
Like, I like Gallagher as a person. As a player, he had his downfall a bit. Like, he had his, I said it in my other video, and they're like, bro, he couldn't take a first touch for his life into open space. It would always be back to where he received the ball.
Yeah, that's true. His first touch was not great, and sometimes obviously he's like a vision.
Yeah,
Vision was
exactly.
he didn't have.
And we end up making a 40 million profit off him. Can't really complain. We flipping Tuss into
a non-prem team as well. So a non-prem team as well.
Exactly.
But he also had But I'll say he had a lot of good attributes. So that was.
I rate his engine. I rate his charisma.
Yeah,
exactly.
He had an engine. Like, also, I think he also knew like how to play. He can play a 6 and also can play an 8.
Yeah, he had
'Cause
his he had his strong
season.
points.
He had his strong points.
His weak points were also there,
Yeah.
which was fair. Which
So,
was fair.
it's like a both ways things. It's like he was good, is cool, Gallagher. You can go. Mount, bro. Every day he's gone, I smile more. Like I smile each day. Mount is gone.
I'm delighted he's gone.
Bro. I was the biggest Mount lover as well. Imagine.
Low key, yeah. First season,
honestly,
first season when
season.
Mount was at Chels, I liked him.
Wow.
But the moment that what was it? What season we won the Champions League? We won the Champions League like 2020, 21. Bro, I'm telling you right now, them goals and assists were masking up his flaws heavily. They were masking
up. Yeah.
Oh, everyone's there like face to the club and all this. And these issues became even more glaring in 21, 22. He's sure he got like 30 goals and assists or whatever
He got
it
a lot
was.
of goals that season.
But bro, he was not the guy to carry us forward. And then injury struck. And then look at him now at Man United rotting away.
Boom.
We love to see it.
I love to see it. Love to see it.
Terrible.
We flipping Tosin to Istanbul for 15 mil next season.
Yeah.
Colwell to Bayern for 60
He was
mil.
on the last year. Wasn't he on the last year of his contract as well?
Yeah,
I think he was. Which is kind of
You got
mad
Tosin
because
on the free, no?
yeah,
No,
we're
we're talking about Mount.
Yeah. It was
Mount
on his
on the
last
last
year.
year.
Yeah.
Bro, now when you think about it, the transfer fees we got for Mount and Havertz were sensational.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how United and Arsenal paid that much.
Hey, no matter how many goals Havertz scores for Arsenal, nothing will convince me he's that guy.
Nah, never.
He'll never be that guy. Full
He'll
crooks.
never.
The thing is, Havertz is always going to be a decent player.
He'll never go beyond that.
You never go beyond that. That's the only thing about him. Like, because even at Arsenal, he put the numbers he's putting because he's at probably a better club.
Like a better team right now. Yeah,
a better team. He's at a better team.
I hear.
But yeah, even then, like he still finds a way sometimes to really be disappointing at times. And I've seen his qualities because we always did have them. Like they've shown from time to time, but he's not going to be like the top guy.
Rich, we know you're a Havertz sexual still deep down, bro. The moment he celebrated against us, all ties were cut, bro. Bro, the guy did this against us. The guy did the Neymar celebration against us.
Yeah. All love is lost. But I'll say fair because we kind of kicked him out.
Do you know how much that hurt my heart seeing him do that celebration against us? Yeah, guy. Havertz was
the result 4-0? Was it 5-0?
It was 5-0.
I don't know how I'm still here today, man. I swear. That night I was looking at the rope with an appealing look, man. I swear.
I don't get how anyone could watch that game or the Old Trafford game and think Pochettino should still be at the club like right now.
Bro, that Old Trafford game was honestly the worst game I've ever watched.
Dead ass.
That's the worst game I've ever seen. Ever.
The worst. Absolutely worst.
That was horrendous. I'll be real. That was horrendous.
That was genuinely, honestly. You know what's crazy about it as well, yeah? We still had like 4 big chances that game.
It doesn't feel like...
Oh, we were just so awful that game. It actually hurt my head.
We were so bad, and we could have easily not lost that game. That's how bad United are. Like, think about that. We were awful and still could have won that game.
Bro,
but it was so
people talk about being Pachin, yeah? And like people are like, oh yeah, we've had such good form in 2024 and all this. Bro only figured out his tactics against Aston Villa at halftime. And then 2 games later, the opposition sussed out his tactics 2 games later.
Oh man.
This guy will never be a top coach.
Nah, I think Poch is decent. I think he helped. No, I'll say what he's decent in is that what he helped with last season was at least making the dressing room a much less toxic place to be in.
Okay, I'll give him that.
Brought good vibes and a lot of togetherness amongst the players as well. So I'll say that, and that's about it.
You know, you're gonna see if you watch this again back. You're gonna see as soon as at the start you said you were Poch like in or you liked Poch. I was literally dying laughing for like a minute.
I remember. I liked him. I'll say, hey, I'll raise my hands up. I liked him. I like every manager that Chelsea brings in. Bro, if we were in 2021, I would have said we give Lampard a shot. That's me.
Hey,
I'm cooked like that.
You're not serious.
No. Obviously, but the thing is for me, like anyone who's there, I give them like my 150% faith, even if it's like wrongly placed.
Look,
Like, honestly,
we should have kept Potter. That's what I think.
No, I was no.
it's
See,
true. I'm with you.
I'm with you on that because I was a huge Potter fan. Yeah, and he had a good style of playing, whatever. But literally, this is why I'm worried for Maresca. Will clearly give Maresca time, unlike they gave Potter
I
time.
think
I think they will. I think they 100% will. They
Potter
don't
was
do
before-
that again.
Potter was before we had like our setup. Like we didn't have our sporting directors, and Maresca's been offered like 5 years. Like Potter too. Like they clearly think there's something different about Maresca. And
Yeah,
as well with him is I like how he's not. I mean, people online say he's a yes man because you know him freezing players out, but the reality is he's not a yes man. He works with the squad he wants to work with.
yeah. Potter also had to deal with 38 players. See, now that season is where you can claim we had a bloated squad. I have no.
That was an actual bloated squad.
Yeah,
Not
there was.
he just was in a situation that was impossible to manage. I feel
Yeah.
I'm sorry for Potter that we had to have him in that era.
No, see, as Goku K said, right place, wrong time.
yeah,
that's what we-
Yeah,
right place,
it
wrong
was.
time.
Right place, wrong time. Tactically, I think he was still up there. Just the players didn't play for him. The players didn't want to
Yeah.
play for
He was,
Chelsea
he was one
anymore.
of he was one of the few guys who, well, not few guys, but since Enzo's been in the club, he had him performing the best out of everyone, and it gave him a
Literally.
role
Those
we
ends
all
of
understood
first 6
and that he
months-
understood.
The ends of first 6 months of under Potter, I don't think we'll ever see that again, honestly. 'Cause I
Bro,
don't think
bring me
the
back
rest
to
of
them
them
few
ran
months.
right.
Bring me back to them few months, bro.
It's a
It's
shit.
beautiful.
Like
A 5-game purple patch at the end.
Bro, Goku K, who are you? Like, I'm actually
He's
trying to
someone,
figure
man.
out who this person is.
We'll never know. But yeah,
We barely okay. No, that's the Harry. I know. Me and you interact if you're in this stream.
that's the first. He knows the Mel's, but whatever. I walked out like that. So
Alright, so do you want to move on to the tier list?
yeah.
yeah.
Alright.
We also. Oh, wait. Last thing I'll say we'll comment on, just because I have like the transfer window we had up here.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this? Just the last few things. First of all, the signing of Drewsby Hall and the selling of Ian Matson. That's what I want.
Okay, we'll start with Dewsbury Hall. I am part of Dewsbury Hall Hive. I believe we'll make it out of this rut. Trust me. You know what it is, yeah? He just feels like a little. They're like, how do I make it to this level? He's still getting used to the level. He's there like, damn, I'm at a big club now. Needs to get used to the pressure and all that.
I mean,
But
Yeah, I think
it doesn't help that if you go on any of his like Insta posts, it's full of like fans of Chelsea that are like shitting on him constantly.
No, let's talk about Chelsea fans actually while we're on
Yeah,
this.
First
yeah,
comes
I
up-
get it.
yeah. We
Honestly,
reek, man. Oh, my
I
days.
think we have the worst fan base, like out of anyone. I've never seen a club fan base shit on their own players more than Chelsea fans. It's ridiculous.
Even whatever those Arsenal fans are doing over there is better than like what
Bro.
Or a
Bro,
FC,
you
man.
see what it is, yeah? We win one game, we're the best team in the world. Lose the next, bro, get this guy out. Go to the bins. Like, bro, we don't support the guys. And then you have our home fans at Stamford
what?
Bridge. Just there, misplaced pass by, let's say, Lavia. Oh, Conor Gallagher. Bro,
Yeah.
support your current players.
This is the thing. I feel like our fans only bleed blue when we're losing. Like no,
Literally.
no, wait, actually, sorry, I said that wrong. When we're winning, they only bleed blue. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And then you
Terrible
got guys
for a
like
rainy
Seb C on Twitter that they're like,
Oh,
if we win, they won't say a single word. They
Yeah.
prefer us to lose just so they can be right.
Sebsi,
Exactly.
Asni are the two worst Chelsea Twitter accounts. They don't comment when we're winning, but when we're losing, they're on our case.
Exactly,
every
bro.
time.
I don't know if you've seen this guy, but you might see him around, or you might see him. It's CFC Dre. It's like a DRAY.
Yeah, I know, bro. I have that guy
reeks,
muted. I have him
He
muted, bro.
reeks. He reeks.
He's a freak, bro. I have him muted.
Oh my god! But the worst accounts, man.
Yeah.
So bad.
Now back to
Then there's
Dewsbury
the-
Hall, though. Back to Dewsbury Hall. I am in the hive. I believe he will be good.
I think
Just,
it's
you
a good
know,
spot there.
See, I want to say he needs to get settled in, yeah? I think he needs to get settled into the high standards of the players because he knows Maresca's system very well. He's
Yeah,
literally
more than
born and
anyone.
bred for it. He's
More than
literally the
anyone.
teacher's pet, let's say.
Yeah.
He just needs to get used to his surroundings now, it's concerning the players, not the actual system itself. He knows his
Yeah.
system. He just needs the players to be on the same time wavelength as him.
Yeah.
And I think he will become good. But should he start over Kearney? I don't know.
I'm a Carney. I'm a Carney lover, but from what I've seen him in recently, I'd give at this point Dewsbury Hall a chance over him. For now,
Now, I'm talking about Conference League, though.
Conference League. I'll say Dewsbury Hall.
Just play both.
Yeah,
Or you can just play both. That's true. Or
Yeah,
you can just play both.
we can play both, but right now it seems like Maresca prefers Nkunku trying to work that 8 role right now. That's what it seems like. So it seems like it's going to be Nkunku on one side.
On the
And
left
you gotta
side, I'd prefer Carney from what I've seen. Like what I know Carney can be at
Yeah.
KDH. Like he has been a bit shaky, but I do think he's still a good player. But I think Carney just I don't know. I just prefer Carney, to be honest, compared
See,
to KDH.
we're talking about this, yeah? But you got to think about right now, our midfield, we have lots of numbers for our midfield. Nkunku, Palmer, Felix, Dewsbury Hall, Kearney, Enzo. Like, that's a lot of numbers. Then we got Andre and Leslie coming back. We even have a nigga from Aston Villa, Mari Kellyman.
Omari.
Bro, he's more of a 10.
He's out for 2
like,
months. He's more like a 10 striker. But it's crazy when he got injured and they said Chelsea paid 18 mil for him, by the way. Like, okay, man, what do you have to do with it? It's not your money.
That was part of the Matson deal, though. Like,
it was.
Yeah,
Let's move on to the Matson deal.
I swear it came from their pockets.
Let's move on to the Matson deal. Bro, the Matson deal, I put all the blame on Poch.
It is Poch's fault, but at the same time, Matson, whenever he did play in the Premier League, like he was getting bullied.
Nah, but he never played left back though. He never played left back. He played right wing at 10.
I remember he did at preseason mostly, but I remember the time he did play left back, and he honestly wasn't that good.
I'm trying to remember the one time he played left back.
Bro,
I can't forget the game. It was a home game though, and he did get kind of wrecked.
Bro,
I think he's a great player.
Because from the top of my head, the games I remember him playing are 10 at Wimbledon, right wing at Crystal Palace, 10 against Liverpool, and I can't remember no other games.
Poch really
Let
tried
me
to
get
do
the. Let me get. I remember I said I'm busting out the sofa score tabs.
Go on, bro. Give us the sofa score. Give us the pop mob.
All right.
But for real though, I think if you gave Matson around that games a left back while Chilwell was out. No, see, can't even say left back because Poch was playing Colwell at left back and then Chilwell left wing.
Bro,
that was early on this season.
So stupid.
Bro, but Colwell was playing left back throughout until Kukurea. Like, bro, Poch was messing around with the whole thing too much.
Yeah, this guy's a criminal, man. He's actually a criminal.
Like, bro, I've seen Pablo Escobar commit less crimes than him. Like, flipping hell, man. But on the Matson deal, I think it is Poch's fault. I'm more mad at Lewis Hall. I'm more mad at the Lewis Hall deal.
Yeah, I think Hall is really good.
I agree. Lewis Hall's like one of the best players in the world right now on the ball.
For sure on the ball. Defensively, he can still improve. Yeah. Defensively, he can improve a lot, of course. But I think he's tailor-made for that left back role.
When you deep it, I think in Maresca's system, especially Lewis Hall would have been like top.
I think
Would have been
Getting
mad.
into the
if he could
midfield.
shoot, he'd probably be the best winger in the Premier League if he could shoot, but unfortunately he can't. So
Yeah. Julik's
Oh yeah,
biggest
that's
sells.
like,
Lewis Hall is clearly its biggest sell. I will admit that. That and hiring Poch in the first place.
I can't believe
Spurs
Hall signed
scum.
a contract extension, then got sold like a few days later.
Bro, 6-year deal and then got sold. Like
but he
he's
kind
gonna
of
be
jumped ship, man. I won't lie. He kind of jumped ship.
like I hear that, Mills, but at the same time, just there like, damn, he really could have been the one for us.
Wait, didn't he have a thing
Yeah.
in his loan deal where they had to make it permanent though? Or
It was
that
like
not-
if Newcastle finished a certain position,
Yeah.
Oh,
they
He
had
was
to
a
finish.
Newcastle
above-
kid. The reason why I
think
say
they have to
he
finish
jumped
above
ship was because he wanted to go to
11th.
Newcastle.
Yeah, because that was his hometown club. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Newcastle has
hometown
to finish
club.
above 11th.
He
Yeah,
just- he wanted to
I
live
do
his
get
dream.
it, but I think we should have tried harder, man. Honestly.
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get up the tier list now.
I'm still soft squad team because I know there was like one game that I can remember with my eyes as clear as day when Martin started, and unfortunately, it wasn't that great. I'm just telling you.
All right, so we've got the tier list. Okay,
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
will I zoom in?
Yeah,
Okay, how's that?
you probably have to read out the players' names.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. All right, so at the start we have Marcus Bettinelli.
Okay, S tier vibes.
That's
Right.
No,
that's
realistically,
boss, man.
I think B tier.
You know what? He does his job. He's not meant to play the games, and he's a vibe
Yeah.
at the
He's not
carbon
put
line.
on.
Exactly.
Yeah, he vibes, so he really vibes.
Melds, they're attacking you with your hat, bro.
What? Why are they attacking? Wait, now let me see this shit. Let me see this shit. Take that goofy hat out of here, man. Shut up.
Hey, defend yourself, bro.
Give me a sec. Since he wants to be a dickhead and that.
Willie D on a podcast. They'll be letting anyone have a podcast these days.
Another
Hey,
fucking
Will.
hat, bro. Deal with
Will,
it.
bro. Will, bro, defend yourself.
Ali.
They be letting anyone these things.
All right, now real talk.
Greatest soldiers is punch. Holy shit, bro! Can we talk? That King Von video might be like one of the funniest things this internet
Bro,
ever invented.
do you know how many different clips I've seen from that one video?
It has me in tears, man. Like they really end that, bro. Someone really said one of Satan's greatest soldiers, bro.
Now next, Benoit Badiashile.
Ooh.
I ain't ranking this guy. Someone
think
else
C.
did it.
Bro, if
Like-
Badiashile kept up the form, B or A was looking good.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
fallen off so far.
The form he'd be S. I feel like he did nothing wrong pre-injury. Like he was
Yeah.
literally
Yeah, he would be S if not for the injury.
All right, cool. So we're going C. Everyone of agreement?
Yeah. C.
Yeah.
C.
Okay, we can do C. Yeah, we can see.
All right. Caicedo.
A.
B.
A.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I need reasonings here. Come on, people.
Look, the reason I say B is because he's very good, but sometimes he just switches off, and when he switches off, he loses the ball. Enzo's too fat to run back.
Fairs.
Enzo caught the maddest straight.
I'm
That's
saying A. Listen, I'm saying A because I think the positives outweigh the negatives, and let's be honest, he rejected Liverpool for us, so I think that's bonus points.
Yeah, that's
You know what? Here.
put him in there.
All right, so we're going A. Okay. You know what? I can't disagree with that. Next, Cassidy.
What a funny bro.
Man. D is DC tier, man.
No, I don't think he's done
not bad,
anything
he's
to be
not
put in
bad.
D.
He's not
I don't
done
think he's done
anything.
anything to be put in D.
Listen,
Exactly.
I think
Leicester fans were
C's
sending
reason.
death threats. Leicester fans were sending death threats at us for sending Caicedo over there. I just want you guys to know.
Hey man, you know what? Yeah, Castay should be actually think about it. Castay should be in D alone for not wearing brown contact lenses.
Bro, his eyes are illuminated.
Bro, his eyes are scary, bro.
Man, it's too much. The thing is, like, I want to say C, but for me, he's like a tier below Badia Shield. Not even like in
Yeah.
a disrespectful way. Like he hasn't done anything yet to
Yeah,
merit
that's literally
a
it.
better rating.
And they're like, he's not been bad, but he's not done anything.
It's got to the point where the only really thing that can affect his rating on a tier list for me is how much we sell him for, and we didn't sell him this summer.
Yeah, fair. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's
Alright.
fair.
Next, we have Kearney.
I'll say B.
Put him in C. He's not done more than Badia Shield, and last season he's one good game or he's one great game. He got injured in the same game, so
That's just unfortunate, though. Like,
It was
You know what,
unfortunate, but
You know what? See, the thing is with this tier list, it's all about where they are right now. It's not about potential or future. Because if we're talking about potential or future and what they did, I think he'd be a B. But considering it's how he is right now, I kind of
He's
agree
at
with Will. I agree
Yeah,
with
his
Will's
performances
mind.
haven't been that good recently.
He's like,
I think C is
Yeah.
kind of fair.
So we go C. Levi Colwell.
Hey,
S.
I'm gonna
A.
go with A. I think A. He
A?
will be an. I think he will be an S end of season. End of the
but
season,
right
he'll reach
now
S.
he's a A.
Yeah.
Because I think it's fine. That's good.
Yeah. I just know Colwell. I'll never forgive Poch for what he done to you. Real talk.
Real talk.
Aye, Marco Correa.
Cooker is the A.
A. I think A.
yeah, put him
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Aye.
Euros winner, great form in the last season, and has started the season just fine.
He
so-
started this season strong. I can't go
Yeah.
against that.
Wait,
I
is
think so.
Cooper S though? Because he literally killed
I don't-
Chilwell, took him out of our squad.
He's an S. He saved Chelsea as a club, man. Imagine, bro. If he
Literally.
we'd still be having Chilwell shifts at left back, man.
Oh jeez, I don't even want to imagine that no more. Nah, real talk. I think Kukurea is an A. I think he won't go beyond an A for us, but A
Yeah,
is
he's
steady.
just an
A
A.
is steady.
That's the name.
Well, okay, talk. It's real talk on Kukurea compared to the other left backs in the league. Where does he rank?
He's probably easily like top 5, right?
Yeah, I think top 5.
Who are the
You
top
said-
left backs in the league?
Gavardiol, Ake.
We have Timber, who's coming for Arsenal. Calafiori also come back in. Who
Timber
we have?
hasn't-
Matson. Wait, who starts for Villa? Matson and who? Who starts for Villa?
Listen,
Matson and
Matson
Dean.
and Dean, yeah. Those are two
Then
good.
who do
two
Spurs
good
have? Udagi.
Udagi.
And then you have Andy Robertson.
Yeah,
Bro,
under
this-
like top
Bro,
three.
the
top
standards
three.
of left backs aren't great.
No,
That-
Cucurella-
At the
I think
moment.
Cucurella
Like,
could be top
it
3,
is.
you know, personally.
Yeah, the standards of left back aren't great. Like the two good left backs are at City. When I think about
Yeah.
it,
The two extremely
I-
good ones.
I have a
I
very
guess. I mean,
controversial opinion about Gavardiol as well.
the one.
I think he's the best passer in the league as well. That's not
You know what?
that's controversial, but his passing is so good.
You know what? I can stick him top 10 for passing. His passing is very
yeah, I
underrated.
can't put him number one where you putting him, but I can put him up there because he kind of
Yeah.
deserves that reckon.
Nah, he definitely deserves some plaudits. Gavardiol's been good. Would he be the same if he was a Chelsea though?
Oh hell no! We would have turned him into like, bro. We would have turned him to a donkey if he was a Chelsea.
Oh, facts, man.
Left-footed Dizazi.
bro. Like I'm thinking
He
about
would have
it.
been nasty.
No, I'm genuinely thinking about it. How bad would certain players be in this Chelsea team if they were playing under Poch?
Bro, Tuchel wanted Ake. Imagine how bad Ake would have been for us.
God.
Fuck, we would have been
Yeah,
screwed.
no, you know what's crazy with that? Yeah, so many Chelsea fans were against that when that rumor was happening, was going around.
Yeah.
Not
I
me.
was,
Not me.
I was for
Like,
it. I was for it because
now
Ake
see,
is good.
I think what it is now, yeah, people appreciate like the mid-table teams more now compared to back then. Back then,
Yeah,
it's like a crime if you sign a player from down low.
Yeah.
but now you know, like that's where the ballers are.
For
Look,
real.
Ake had a crazy start. He played for Bournemouth for like years, and he never once made a mistake leading to a goal. Like that. That's
Yeah. Every time I watched Ake play, he was always solid.
Imagine if Ake wasn't injured half the time. Man, they have a Sterling front three. That's criminal. Hey,
Oh, I don't know. There's a Bruno saying hola from Ecuador.
we got
Hola,
we got
hola,
Ecuador
hola.
fan. Okay, Ola Bruno. Just know Kenji
Hola.
Paez is the greatest player of all time.
True, him and Casado, like top two.
For real, top two Chelsea legends already,
Yes, sir.
and one hasn't even played for us yet. Who the fuck just said? You know what? I'm gonna just ignore you, Logan.
We got the OnlyFans bots. It's over, man.
All right, next player, Dewsbury Hall.
see.
I'm going C.
C's first. C's
See,
first.
Yeah,
see.
C's right. Yeah, we go C. Who's next? Then we got the Sassy.
D for Dizassi.
D.
No,
No.
I think D.
Actually, I don't know. Actually, maybe I
Bro,
feel like
you can't
he's
tell.
more than a D. He's a bit more
Bro,
than a D, though.
No
Yeah, I
matter,
think
no
D is
matter,
harsh.
bro, no matter how low you rate Dewsbury Hall, Disasi, you can't put him below Dewsbury Hall. And you
Yeah,
got to
I
think
can't.
about it.
I
Last
can't.
season, Disasi was our only fit defender, and for
The
that
whole
Man
season.
City performance alone, he can't go on D.
Yeah, he can't go on D. I thought about it.
can't
I
go on
deeped it
D.
for a second. I was like, nah,
C,
it'd be a
C.
crime. Let's say C. Like you're falling off, man. But yeah,
Sure.
he has a spot here. He has a spot here.
I love the way we got Bettinelli and B over these players.
The vibes Bettinelli has brought, man. You don't understand. Yo,
For real.
like
Alright,
JT
next.
would say if we maintain it on vibes.
For real. Next, Joe Felix.
S.
B, man, B, Calma, B.
He's
Nah.
a obvious B, I think.
B, I think B. Speak
Yeah.
on Joe Felix. How many goals and assists do we reckon he gets this season?
Hopefully not 40.
But
How many do we want him to get?
ideally 25.
25, you think?
That's a lot. League.
If we want to, that's all we want from him.
No, see, not competitions. Okay, I think 20 plus is good just because I'm thinking how many minutes is he actually going to play over guys like Palmer, over
Yeah,
guys like
I
Nexman
think he was
Sancho.
brought in more of a rotation than to start.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But like Felix, if Felix is serious, he can easily take the left wing spot for himself.
Bro, Felix was never GA demon, and you said 25 GA. You know how crazy that is?
I said ideally.
No, you know what? Yeah, I don't think people appreciate Felix at Barca enough because in 44 games last season he got 20 goals and assists.
And you didn't stop all of those.
Exactly. So I think we gotta give him some props. If he can improve if he can improve on those numbers this season, then that's a positive for us easily.
If he can just be consistent, he can start, and then he can get the 25 I'm talking about. But I expect him to. I unfortunately expect him to get like 15, like a bit better than a Modric last season. Not because as a player he's bad, but even we saw that as loan here that he's good. Then he'll either have like a disastrous game or like a game where he really ghosts a lot, and he'll be on it for 10 minutes and then off of it. So until he fixes that, he's gonna be around that bracket.
I hear it. So we're going Joe Felix B?
Yeah, I'll say B.
Yeah.
Yeah, B.
All right, B's cool with me. Enzo Fernandez.
Ooh.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I think
Remember, we're
Enzo's
talking about
A.
him now, not in the future, but
Yeah,
what
right
he's
now.
doing for us right now. Yeah.
Listen, I rate Enzo very highly. I think people showing him way too much.
Yeah,
I think he's an A. I think he's an A, honestly.
I agree.
I think he just escapes B. Like,
Okay.
He's an A. He's an A. He's an A. But he just
You know
escapes
what?
B.
What Goku said, he's an A minus.
That's
He's
fair. That's fair.
He's
like
an
kind of
A
like
minus.
He is an A. He's also like arguably our biggest problem in our squad. Like,
Yeah.
gets talked about the most. Like, what position is his best?
Yeah.
But I can never not rate him because what he like played like under Potter was so high, and I know
Thing
he's got.
is, yeah, we know how good he is. We've seen it in a Chelsea shirt. We've seen him for Argentina. We've seen him at Benfica. We know the standards he can bring. It's just
for some reason it's just not happening right now.
Yeah, like I agree with Simp. We gotta play that double pivot, him and Lavia.
Oh
Because if
yeah,
we can
I'd
get
say
that double
nothing with a
pivot, yeah. Next we got Fofana.
B.
No.
I'm going to see.
Yeah, I'm going C as well. I
Really?
don't think.
See, no, I think playing wise, playing wise, high B for sure. But his injury record, being out for a whole year, and then even then that first season at Chelsea, he didn't play much. I think that alone has to bring him down.
I have to say C.
But he is our starting like centre back. Like he's gonna start next to Colwell, so I feel like C is a bit low.
Oh, that's true. We should put that in consideration.
You know what? He's at like a high C, low B standard.
Yeah, it's like a B minus. So I'd say put him in B.
Yeah, okay, we'll put him in B for now.
Yeah.
Mike, you.
Like C.
I think right now it's tough because there's a player there in it, but he's still very young and raw.
He's still raw, yeah.
He's still very raw. So
Right,
I also say C.
I like the attributes he brings to the team, though.
Yeah.
I like what he provides.
His link up's good. His
you know what?
Good.
He panics in front of goal a lot. That's what it is. He wants that first Chelsea goal so bad.
Yeah.
Once he gets the goal, I think, okay, now we just move on from there. But I do like what he brings. So C for you.
I think I started to put him C, yeah, because he's just in the future guy. In the future,
for real. Malo Gusto, A.
We're talking right now, Malo Gusto, right?
Yeah, we're talking right now what he ranked for Chelsea.
I say A. I say A, man. I say A.
Yeah, A.
This guy
where you going?
Controversial.
Like, bro.
I know you want to say something, but talk, brother. Talk.
Where do you think Gusto goes?
I think he's a C, man.
With C. C is crazy.
C is
like I understand he's had a bad start. Yeah, that's fair.
Listen,
C is crazy.
We could have had 3 goals if Gusto knew how to cross. I just want you to know that we could have had 3 goals if he knew how to cross.
But we saw from last season he can cross.
Yeah, last season though he provided a lot.
But
I think
I'm not seeing it this season. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, but it's only been 3 games.
In a few games, a bit off it. Those pots.
You know, I think you gotta at least have a minimum B though. Minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give him B because he's not been like horrible or anything. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Nah, he actually has been quite horrible.
Yeah,
okay.
Kind of has.
You know what? He's been stinky this season, but I can't overwrite everything he done last season.
Yeah. I think B is fair. Because he's not like he's not with like the Cucurellas of the squad and the Cole.
Okay, that's fair.
He was there, but like
Wait, so are we saying Enzo over Gusto then?
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So even with all of last season, we're going Enzo over Gusto, yeah?
Enzo wasn't even that bad last season.
Yeah, Enzo wasn't bad.
Yeah, but Gusto was top 3 Chelsea players in my opinion.
He was. He was. I want to put him at A so bad, but I feel like the
Like,
form he showed
no,
is like
because I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at Gusto from last season. Sure, he's been mid this season, but I'm seeing guys like Enzo and Cucurella. Yeah, Cucurella only broke in the second half of the season. Gusto was there performing from the start.
Mm,
Yeah, I said
That's
Gusto Vaya.
that's why I'm going Gusto push. I can keep him in B. We can look
now.
over it
I
then.
think we can go A. We can go A, and then if he'd be B tier if it carries on for a few more games. How about that?
You know what? Yeah, we can look over it at the end. I'll keep him at B for now, but once
Okay.
we reach the end,
Okay.
we can look over
all
it.
right, fair.
Nicholas
Good
Jackson,
review. Fair.
Nico Jackson.
S.
Yes,
The-
yes.
Bro,
Mr.
Nico Jackson is the litmus test, bro. I don't understand
He
guys
is
that
the
don't rate
litmus test.
Bro,
He is the
no,
litmus
people only see Jackson not finishing, yeah? And it's like, okay, cool, but do you see everything else he brings?
I cannot believe people group him with like Hoyland.
Nunes,
Who else is a low scoring striker in the league?
Guys like
Xerxes.
I'm forgetting.
Zirkzee, Nunes.
Yes,
They bagged him
as
with
well.
those guys. They bagged him
bro,
with those props.
we're talking about a guy that's played striker for a season and a half. Like,
Yeah, and
can
he's
think
like,
about that. And even this
he's
season,
like,
he's shown two of Jackson's goals, yeah, are goals you wouldn't expect from Jackson last season. They're both poachers' goals. They're both what you want from a
yeah,
striker, box in the box. That's what
true.
we
Last
needed
season
from
he
Jackson
wasn't in
last
those
season. He's
positions.
added
He
that.
wasn't in those positions last season. He's
Exactly.
worked on
He's
that.
added that. And if he
I,
still keeps up his all-round game, yeah, that's a star striker right there. 14 non-penalty goals in
he's
his first Prem season. Respect, man.
I'm
He
like the
started this
biggest
season well as well. Does
I'm
he
like
not
the
have
biggest Jackson meat
PG?
rider in of all time. You already know that.
Like, bro,
Bro, he's so easy.
He's so good.
he is. Bro, 3 goals and assists in the league already this season.
hmm
Yeah.
Respect my man, bro. Jackson got to get the respect he deserves soon.
I put him S man because the thing about Jackson as well is that unlike quite a lot of players, something we've seen with some Chelsea players across the years, he's not afraid to try stuff. He's not afraid even
Yeah.
sometimes like if it fails, man. Because when it comes off, it's amazing. I feel you need someone like that in your team because everyone goes to default settings. Something that's happened at Chelsea a lot is that a lot of players will go to default settings. They'll either just pass around and be passive. Jackson won't be passive in a match.
Yeah, for sure. Jackson will always turn up no
He'll
matter
get the
what.
ball, he'll try something. He goes down deep, he runs in behind, he runs the channels, he links up
Bro,
play.
Listen,
bro,
I'm
even
also saying,
if you go on.
go on.
I'm there like even if he does nothing if he doesn't pull anything off in the game, yeah, bro will be there for the fans. Bro will get stuck in for a challenge. Bro will rile up the bro's there.
Yeah,
He's there
like
to hype people up, innit?
you
No
need
matter
a
what,
guy like
he's gonna be a presence in the game.
exactly. So
People,
Go on,
I say S because I think it's on the role he plays in the squad's underrated. But obviously,
Yeah.
I'm like Jackson fan number one. So of course
True. Go on,
I'm
Snoop.
gonna
yeah, I honestly think if that medical at Bournemouth went through, we'd be paying like 120 mil for Jackson right now. I'm so serious.
Bro,
Like
no, you're not even wrong. Because guys like
he's
Evan
that
so
right
Ferguson,
there. That
bro,
right there is
guys like
he
Evan
honestly
Ferguson
he
were
brings
quoted
so
for like
much to the
100.
game. He brings so much to the game. It's crazy. Like I think without Jackson, we're a different team. It's like
Oh, for
it's like
sure.
removing Palmer from the team. Honestly, like no joke.
So
yeah.
we're
I
in
don't think
agreement.
like obviously level of quality is the same, but
No, of course not.
in
But
terms of what he does is just
the
so
impact.
important. Yeah,
Yeah. So we're in agreement. Jackson S. Yeah.
Jackson S in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Hey, even if Forever fans don't see it, hey, as long as we got him, yeah. This Ferguson again and see what happens, buddy. No. Don't get me wrong. I rate Ferguson. I know his ability, yeah. But to get quoted 100 million after 6 months of top tier football is
It's
crazy.
for like 9 goals, man. Like I love the guy, but 100 mil is madness. United probably
For
would have
real.
paid it though.
Hey,
For real.
Ferguson is gonna be the next big Irish star. Trust the process. I believe in that.
True.
I
Let's see if he
see
can
it.
get if he
I
can stay
see
fit.
it.
Yeah. Next, Reece James, bro. Reece James, talent-wise, ability-wise, that's an S right there. But injuries are what drags him down for me.
Put him in here.
Yeah, I can put him in A because we all know the talent he brings.
That's like
Yeah.
Hey, I want
Bro, like-
it S so bad. I want it to
No.
be S so bad.
I want an S, bro, because we know
I
what he
don't
brings
think
on the
he can
pitch.
go in S. I don't think he can.
No, he generally
Yeah.
can. Injuries alone rule him out.
But I need like 5 games in a row from him before I can put him.
Literally, you know how
Yes.
embarrassing.
Literally, just play 5 games and you're like the best
Bro,
player
you
in
know
our
how
team.
embarrassing it is. We asked for 5 games, yeah. And think about it. Even when he's not injured, yeah, he's picked up silly red cards.
Yeah.
Silly
Yeah.
red cards, bro.
Silly decisions.
So he's got to go in A.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got to go on A.
Next, Jorgensen.
I'll say B.
Yeah, B.
Not been too bad. I think there was one game in the conference where he played quite well, but
You know what? Yeah,
not doing too much yet.
people gave him so much shit for that second goal against Servette.
Bro, he
Bro,
slipped.
look at the pitch. Look at the pitch, bro. Bro had a whole nother shade of green in his box, bro.
Yeah, man, he's playing in ends, man. Let him be.
Literally, bro. I'll give him a B.
I'd say B.
Man.
Next, Omari Kellyman.
S.
You know what? He helped us with PSR. He helped us with PSR, innit?
Now put him in.
You know what? Fair. Yeah, that's my boy.
He helped with the money laundering, but nah, I'll say D. Real talk.
Nah,
Nah.
it's the
It's
same as Gu for me. Like, he's still raw and everything. Like, we can't really judge him. So I think C is fair. But
No, but the thing is, I don't think he. You can say C, but we haven't seen him play football.
You haven't seen him say
For the
anything.
first
he goes the Arsenal U21s, you know. So
Yeah, but you can't compare U21s to first team football.
Cassidy also had great under 21 form, and he didn't do anything in our squad.
Like,
So that's why I say
Kellyman
D.
did his hamstring and is out for 4 months.
Like, not even like disrespectful, just like a D because you haven't done anything yet.
Nah, bro, am I the one who missed the news of Kellyman getting injured?
He was
when did he
injured.
get injured?
He's out for 4 months.
I thought it was only 2.
2 still crazy. I missed the news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 still. I think it was 2 months, but he's still out.
So where do we want to put Kellyman?
D.
D.
Yeah, I think D. Or that's
Okay,
that's
yeah,
fair.
we'll go with
He
D.
has to earn his way up from D because it's a crazy amount of money to pay for someone who played his little
Bro,
senior.
like at least Cassidy had minutes, unlike Kellyman.
Yeah. that's
Yeah. So yeah,
Next,
D.
Romeo Lavia.
true. S.
Bro, this guy's so good,
Remember,
man.
we're saying it as he is in the squad right now.
Yeah. And of what he did
He's
the past season.
S when he's on the pitch.
But think about it. He played 45 minutes last season.
Put him in B because he's gonna be a very important player for us. He's very good, but because of his injury record, that's what stops him from being higher. But at the same time, there's some real stinkers down in C and D, so I think D is fair.
I don't know. I'll
Cheeky
say A,
should have
but
been
that's
first
putting him
instead of
like
Lavia.
on the same level as a Caicedo.
No, you know what? Yeah, he's footballing wise, minimum A, but he only played 45 minutes last season. So I agree with Willie. He should go in B. I think he should be in B.
Maybe a few more minutes just to cement his.
Literally.
Yeah.
But we all know footballing wise, he's top tier.
He's top tier though.
Bro, Lavia's 19, which is ridiculous, man.
Crazy,
We were
bro.
hearing
Oh,
names.
19.
Yeah, bro. He's crazy. Hey, no, real talk. Should City have sold Lavia like that to Southampton?
No.
Never.
First, I don't know what
So
City
good.
and Southampton got, but they got something, man. That needs to be investigated. I'm just saying. The way City were offloading their kids, man, to Southampton.
Literally. Him
Just
and
saying.
who was the other one? Dozy.
Dozy Bazunzu, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
it's like 3 or 4 ones that they did.
Bro,
But
the
City
sold
probably don't regret it because they're Man City, but like they could have had a good player.
Lavia, bought in Calvin Phillips.
That's actually kind of crazy.
You know
I
what,
think
Shirley? Yeah.
thing is, bro, like Pep only recently developed like I was about to say something crazy, but like Pep only recently developed his pedophilia arc, where he actually
That's
looked at the kids he has.
crazy.
He only started recently looking at the kids he has and being like, "Oh shit, these guys can actually do a job." I think he had like a stack squad before that, so he wasn't really doing that. And Lavia was just the person who suffered because of it.
Fair, fair. I hear.
Cause like if he was still in City now, he'd definitely be starting. Cause like look at Rico Lewis, look at Oscar Bob, even another guy who has like the same hairstyle as them, who's getting game time. McAtee, he would have definitely got time.
Yeah, I hear. Even then, City are a crazy squad as it is.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
like
nuts.
only City can let go of Lavia and not even think twice about it.
Genuinely, like they didn't even replace the guy proper. Hey,
They
but
both
that's what
Calvin
makes
Phillips.
City different from the rest.
Still won 2 leagues. So
All right,
yeah,
next Nani Madueke.
Nonzino.
A. I think A.
It is fair.
Hey, it's fair.
He's
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
good start, and I think this season is gonna pop off.
And the second half of last season, he done his thing.
Yeah, he did. He did quite well.
Yeah, I read. I read it.
Yeah,
We
simple
got
things.
mad
I think.
lucky that Rodri didn't die last year. To be fair, bro, even with Rodri not playing this season, for some reason, Kovacic and Mateus Nunes have got superpowers.
This always happens. Like players like Rodri, people were saying Partey was better for like over a year. Like when they both got their moves to the Premier League. And look at what's happened to Rodri, and it happens so often with them. A player comes in, they start not so well, or they just average, and then they just get better. And Kovacic is one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Probably
I
win
think.
Kovacic if he stays fit.
Yeah,
See,
I also think
see,
what's good about Kovacic is he's playing for a manager in a system that really suits his gameplay.
Yeah.
It
but see,
really
this
suits his game.
this the thing, yeah. This is what I need to see from Enzo, because Pep has a system that improves his players. It hides all their weaknesses, no,
Mm-hmm.
both in possession and out of possession. This is what we need from Maresca. Out of in possession, our players look good. I'm not even gonna cap. We look good in possession. It was
Yeah,
a slow start, but we're building. We're getting better game by game for sure. But out of possession, we still got a few weaknesses here and there. But
yeah.
that's
I
what we
think
got to get.
that's where the manager has got to do his best to come in to hide the weakness because Pep does that so well. Like if like the streets have known for the last 3 years that Walker's like one of the worst right backs in the league, but shit, he's still starting for them, and he still does his job when he's there starting for them. Because obviously Pep's system caters quite well to making sure that like you get there and you can do a role that suits you well.
Yeah,
So Kovacic as well, like he's in a team that plays possession type football, a lot of comfortable plays on the ball. He can get chances to run. He has options when he's on the ball, so it suits him a lot.
yeah, I hear. But Pep's just different, isn't it? Pep's just a different level to the rest. Like
I,
even Klopp was struggling with this guy, bro.
Thank God we only got one more season of this nonsense, man.
He made Klopp retire. Like he didn't just make Klopp leave. Like Klopp wanted out of football altogether.
Literally, bro didn't want to have nothing, no involvement with the game no more. Like,
it
bro,
was
the US came in with an offer for Klopp, and bro said, "Nah, I'm done with this game." Bro
he's
was
done.
fed up. I've never seen a man go grey so fast.
Yeah, yeah, man. That I blame Pep, man. Won't forgive what he's done to this league. So the head lost. The Arsenal fans are really losing their head in game week 3, man. This is
Bro,
the grip
literally,
that Pep has on the league.
bro, they dropped 2 points and they're there. Season's over, done.
They already said season's over, man. It's
You
so
know,
crazy.
you know what Pep's done to Arsenal fans? I beat this. I'm not going to mention names, but I beat this Arsenal fan on FM, and he ranted for 10 minutes why Pep made him stop loving football.
This is what Pep has done. This is what Pep has done to people, bro.
First thought in his head was Pep, man. Absolutely.
You lose to Willian a game of FM. Yeah, this is Pep's fault, bro.
Yeah, Pep's fault, man.
This is all
Head's
Pep's fault,
gone.
bro.
It's like that one guy. Holy shit, man! I'll never forget this. That one guy who on Twitter who was like, we have to find a different way of determining who the best team in the league are.
Oh
Because
yeah.
there's no way you can be on top of the table for over 200 days and not win. And then the head loss, man, was so crazy, bro.
Man, City and Pep are just different. They've ruined the game. They've
Oh,
ruined
no,
the
man.
game.
I think they just put it at a level where no one else can get right now.
Yeah, no one else can just catch that level where they're at. It's
hard.
tough, man.
Because it's
Low
like,
key though. Low key, Chelsea are gonna win the Prem before Arsenal do.
yeah, I'm still there. I'm still
I
there.
don't doubt it. I agree.
I agree.
I don't care what anyone says.
We're
Arsenal,
gonna take down Pep before they do, man. I don't care.
bro, it's just the Chelsea heritage, innit?
Yeah,
I honestly think, right, if Pep De Bruyne leaves next season, it's our title.
Hey,
Yeah,
Arsenal
if we-
fans gonna come
If
after
we can
us
stay
for
with-
that.
if we can- yeah, that's a terrible take. But some like the Chels in me says there's no way that they're going to win it before we do. It just
No, you see, Charlotte's spitting. You look at that Arsenal team, name for name, yeah. I did us only look at Saka and Odegaard, and I'm there like, okay, these are guys that I'm there like, yeah, cool, I'd take them at Chelsea. Then and Saliba, I'll give them Saliba as well.
yeah, Saliba I'll take. I'd take
Yeah.
him to the squad.
And they're like, okay, those three. And then I look at the rest of the team, and they're like, bro,
Ben White as a player, as an individual, is not better than James.
yeah, bro,
Ben White
I'm
is
like,
so meaty. He's so meaty, man.
I can't believe Arsenal fans are out there saying Ben White deserves to start over like Trent or like
Bro,
Liverpool.
they love Ben White just because he's
Mad.
cheeky. They love him because he's cheeky.
Yeah, and then he stands in front of the goalkeeper in the corners
Literally,
and
bro.
does this fucking. Oh, look at how smart he is, man! Shut up.
Nah, like real talk though, we gotta give Arteta his props because to have a team like that, like those players, yeah, and to have them fighting City season after season, fair play.
Bro,
I'll give him his
it's
props for that.
It's impressive.
Done it if Lukaku didn't do that interview. We could have won that league.
We
I
would have won
agree.
it if Lukaku didn't do that interview. I swear.
No, bro, no. You know what? I'm not even gonna give it to. I'm not even gonna give the blame only to Lukaku. But Marina and Roman, they let us down that window.
We could have
You
had
win
Yeah,
50
100%.
mil more.
Ooh.
You win the Champions League and you bring in only Saul and Lukaku.
We could
That's
have
the
had
yeah.
too many and Haaland in one
Yeah,
window.
we
Literally.
genuinely could have had Haaland that year.
Oh,
So
sure.
his release cost like that 60 mil one, right?
Yeah.
It was the time. We could have.
And
brought him
Haaland
in.
was open to joining us.
I think it was his
He was.
agent that really messed it up, though.
You
Nino,
know what? It was, yeah, his agent was Raiola at the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
rest in peace.
R.I.P. Bro. You
Nah,
are
but for
truly
real
an
though,
agent terrorist.
That post Champions League window was that wasn't even the downfall. You know what? Yeah, the 2021 Champions League covered over the flaws
in the
of
squad.
yeah. Because even then, 17-18 was the real start of the Chelsea downfall. If
Yeah,
we really look, just look at that
18.
window.
I'd say second
Morata,
season, 'cause that-
Bakayoko,
How's that
Drinkwater,
that window? Oh my God.
Zapacosta.
Bro, we
Bro.
let Hazard play with bums, man. Like it was great.
Bro,
I'm sorry, guys, but there was this counter attack. I know y'all seen the thing online recently. I'm sure. Like
Oh,
a
no,
counter
the
Barkley-
Raspetti one.
Barkley
he
to the
turns
left,
around there, and it's like
Raspetti
Barkley
right.
to the left, and Spilicueta to the right. Man, I'm in tears.
Bro, we had more bums than a BBL party.
He was so bad.
Like, bro,
I love those. I love that the players there at the time. Like, yo, man, you know. But hell, man, we actually played with bums when you look back.
nah,
at
real
it.
talk though, yeah. Esteval Willian is gonna take away the Willian I have in my brain. Because the Willian I have in my brain, bro, I'm seeing guys reminisce over Willian. Bro, this guy was good for 2 months a season. I don't care what anyone says. No one's changing my mind.
That season with Lampard, he was his best season, and he was just, and it was also because he was fighting to stay here.
No. You know what's crazy about that? That was the first season he got 10 goals in the league, yeah? 6 of those were penalties, and Pulisic won like 4 of those penalties. That guy
Oh,
was. I've never seen a Brazilian with so much flair, yet the flair led to nowhere.
so much ability, man. But it's like he turned up like it's like he was on or off. Like
Yeah,
when he was on, like like that William Barca game, bro. Like
that's literally bro. I'll appreciate him for that game. That
you
game,
know,
he gave me memories.
like
But
Neymar levels.
only that game.
But like the
But,
only that game. Also,
but at the
that
same
away
time,
game against Brighton as well. If you all
yeah,
remember.
that one as
real,
well.
real ones remember. Real ones remember.
Nah, but at the same time, that Barca game, I never want to remember it just because of the way we conceded.
It was so bad. We could have won against Barca.
Christensen passing across the box, that Aspilicueta slipping. That was the first time Messi scored against us.
Imagine.
Like, bro.
We actually could have beat Barca.
Nah, but at the same time, yeah, our squad then was made. We let Conte down, man. As much as I don't rate Conte as a manager, we still let him down in terms of signings. That was the start of the Chelsea downfall.
That window. It's like you can't win the league and then get those signings in. Like Emerson Zappacosta. Like, come on.
Literally,
man.
bro.
Drink water. Bro, like, please respect your manager. Like, holy.
A man named Drinkwater, and we thought he was Chels.
We thought he was Chels. Imagine giving that to Conte as this guy scored like one fire goal, and then I won't forget the day who was sacked again. But
oh my days! No, you know what was great? Conte getting sacked there, but William posting that pic on his Insta with the trophies covering Conte after the FA Cup win. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but the way he blamed on his daughters.
Shit, like, I don't remember that.
Have you guys not seen? Nah, I need to get the pic up.
I remember. I forgot when who was sacked. I don't know if it was Tuchel or Lampard, and then Danny Drinkwater posted that image of him sliding on Instagram, bro. That was mad.
Nah, I gotta find this.
Yeah. You can look at it.
Conte trophy pic.
It was madness, so. But yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I found it. I'm gonna.
You're like way off topic.
I'm gonna share on my screen now.
Alright, get up.
Let me just get it up now.
City minus Alvarez goes crazy. True. Like Alvarez not in City, and then the shackles came loose.
Nah, but can you guys see it?
We're waiting. Yeah.
Man.
Yo, that is crazy.
Like, bro, look at that. He posted that on his Instagram.
Wait, that's a real picture.
Bro, he posted that on his Instagram story.
That is insane.
And then literally 2 days later it goes, yeah, my daughter posted that on my Instagram story.
Disgraceful.
Hasn't even sacked yet, and they're saying shit like that.
That was mad.
Crazy.
Like the second season was toxic as hell, but that's how it gets with Conte. It does get toxic near the second half.
Second season Conte. See, second season Conte is just third season Mourinho.
Yeah, it's true. Same vibes.
It's just toxic all over the place.
Yeah, toxic. That's gonna happen with Napoli, bros. Trust y'all about to see something next season.
It's like that already.
It's happened already. Like Osimhen's out the squad.
Literally.
He first complained about signings, and then the board actually got serious for once. So I'm looking forward to see what happens. But I know second season is about to be a train smash. 33 and wash. He's gonna start every single game. Kvara's gonna want out. It's about to be scenes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll keep it at that.
We should get back here.
For real, it's been a while. All right, next, Mikhailo Mudryk.
This is an easy D.
S.
C, man, C.
S.
D.
S for what, bro? For being a driller.
For what?
For being a driller?
He took us to an FA Cup semi-final. I think you forget this.
Yeah, I remember that off the bench goal against Arsenal, but that was not Arsenal, against Newcastle. But that was like Trippier, man.
He took us to an FA Cup semi-final. Did I just say that?
He did.
What kind of cope is that the bar?
He
Need more of
dodged on
these Chelsea
Arsenal as
therapy
well.
sessions.
We've
He
got
dodged
Champions
Arsenal
League
as well.
winners. Not in
Will's about to throw hands right now.
He's
Listen,
right though.
name me one other Chelsea player that's got a standing ovation at the Bernabeu. Tell me. Name one. Name one. Name one. You
make
can't.
me sick,
You
man.
can't.
You make me sick,
No.
man.
Hey, Harriet is threatening us right now. They're
Gonna find
threatening
the
us.
number, innit?
Honestly,
Like I said,
Modric,
Hey,
Harry,
Harry, does it count if I put Modric S for 5 seconds?
no.
Do I get?
Yeah,
Do we
yeah,
get
I
this?
think like for 5 seconds.
Do I get the subscription then?
No.
Do I get the subscription then if I put him in for 5 seconds?
No,
I
no.
think that's
Listen,
fair.
you leave him in until the end, and then we can rediscuss. How about that?
You guys.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, we put as Sim said, we put Modric S until the very end, and then we're having a real talk on Modric.
Okay, we'll rediscuss.
Because you know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll put in there because
I guarantee you, yeah, we can go 20 minutes talking about Modric easy.
Easy. We
100%.
can go back there. Let's go back later. Don't have the energy.
Next, Pedro Neto.
B.
I say B. He
Yeah,
started out.
Yeah,
It looked okay. Not special, but you can see what he can
yeah.
do.
Like I made a video and I was like, it was a tier list on where Chelsea players were like our signings, and I put him in game changer. Because I'm there like, if Neto becomes what I think he will become, he's gonna be a star for us.
Listen,
He's got
Yeah.
I don't think we can take too much consideration the second half against Wolves, but if you saw for that goal he assisted, his run, I don't
Yeah,
think anyone else makes that run. So I think if he keeps that kind of stuff up, he's gonna be like proper good here.
yeah. With this
Yeah.
Sancho signing, I'm happy with this Sancho signing because we get to see him on the right more as well. Like
Yeah,
rotating with Nani, which means less Palmer minutes on the right. All his minutes are probably going to be in the 10.
At the 10, which is
Yeah.
which is great.
I think Sancho, Felix, and Kunku, they can all play in the 10 as well. So, God forbid Palmer gets injured or like anything of the sort, we do have someone to cover. Like, they might not be half as good, but we do have someone there. And obviously, he can cover on the left, on the right. So, I think it's a utility signing more than anything, but he can still become very good.
Yeah. And I think he
Yeah.
can become. Neto's a great player. Like, let's
Yeah,
not fool
yeah.
ourselves here. He's really, really good. Once again, it's another situation of I think that left wing spot for Chelsea is more up for grabs now than it ever will be. And the
Yeah.
players there need to step up and take it. If someone needs to step up and take it this season.
Hey, listen, if Tariq George somehow bangs there with the few minutes he gets, I will not complain.
Bro, that guy, I don't think he's bad, but bro, he's so Somali, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Give him time, give him time, give him time.
Give him time.
Give him time.
I don't- yeah, man. He's not bad,
Aye.
but like he just needs to mature a bit, and then he'll get there.
Do you think Tyreek George should start some Conference League games
Yeah.
regularly?
He should get
Yeah.
some minutes.
Aye, I hear. Next, Christopher Nkunku.
But this guy is.
I think
A or B.
I think B personally.
He's
the-
close to it. He's like a B plus for me.
Look,
Yeah, B plus. I'm there like, damn. In this Maresca system, has he really been as good as we think? Sure, he's got a couple goals.
I think he had a great preseason.
look, this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he had
In the Conference League games, he's looked good, but in the league, I need to start seeing it in the league.
Yeah, and obviously his injury concerns from the past couple of seasons, so it's a bit iffy. I think he's a B personally.
Yeah, I've got him in C.
Yeah.
We got. I
C.
can say B.
C,
C.
dang.
C is a bit harsh, man. C is a bit harsh. C's a bit harsh.
Realistically, is Nkunku a starter for us like right now?
But you could say that about Joao Felix.
I mean, not as it is, but like in terms of ability, he's
João
he's
Felix
one of our best players.
All season either.
I think Nkunku's abilities outweighs Joao Felix. Actually, no. Do I want to say that?
No, they do. They do.
Yeah,
Nkunku's
you know what?
actually done it. Kunku's
You know,
actually done it.
as a pure goal scorer, Nkunku outweighs Felix by far. As a pure goal and assist demon, even Nkunku outweighs
Kunku's a
Felix.
good
Technically,
Yeah,
he's
it does. It
clean.
does.
Felix
He's
technically
clean.
is a very high level technical footballer. He just doesn't have like the consistent end product that we want from him.
That's true, but I put him at A, but it's fine. He can hold B.
No, we can go B and then we can look over certain players.
Yeah.
I'm the coldest man on earth.
We don't need to say anything. Just,
Yeah.
Can he get his
Let's,
own
let's
tier?
just move on to the next. Let's move on to
who's
the
next? Rob Sanchez.
Who's it?
Now, real talk though, yeah. Did anyone expect Cole Palmer to bang like this? Me.
Listen,
Well,
I thought he'd be good, but I didn't think he'd be that good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I thought he'd be good, but I didn't expect like
I backed the
superstar.
fact when it came through because I said like I watched him for the City game and I was like, damn, this kid is actually quite good.
No, like I know he'd be quite good. I didn't expect Ballon d'Or level
Yeah.
first season though.
Yeah, I did it.
That's what it was.
He's
Because I
risen
watched
above
enough City
everyone.
games. I watched enough youth games. I watched the City games. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a kid with lots of potential. I'll get minutes here. Yeah, okay, we get a very good footballer who can improve season upon season. But first season setting standards like that,
Mad, and he's
Like-
carried on.
literally, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not stopping.
People are
Like
saying
we didn't talk about Palace, but Palace he was like so good.
Like, bro, flipping the Euros, yeah. The peak of my life was me somehow celebrating an England goal.
Bro, that
That's
Palmer
how-
goal.
That's how much Palmer has changed my life.
Best goal ever.
Best goal,
That was
yeah,
generous.
man. Will's right, man. Best goal ever.
I don't think people
It was
deep
crazy.
how hard that finish was though. Like,
Literally, because so many
Third-
players lean back
time,
and hit it over.
yeah, many times.
He kept it on the ground, slotted it bottom corner, passed it, man. Like he actually like that was like a placed pass to the bottom. It was a crazy finish.
And the thing I love about him most, his confidence.
Yeah,
The confidence he carries. Yeah, he's too elite,
man.
man.
Yeah, there's no one who can beat him because he backs himself more than anyone else.
Yeah,
Anyone
I
else
like
he
my Saka fans, my Foden fans. I'm sorry, yeah, but Palmer outweighs you guys heavy.
all he does because like I don't know. Like Saka I think is a huge benefiter of the system he's in. I don't think he's bad. But
You know what? Yeah,
He's
the only
he's a
reason I
good
disagree with that. Only reason I disagree with that is because if someone is able to perform in a Gareth Southgate system, I have to rate you.
That's true.
I have to rate you. Sorry. Southgate is
Yeah.
so meaty. If you're able to succeed in a system like that, fair enough. I can't really.
Yeah,
doubt
we can
you.
give him some flowers for that.
But I do think Palmer has shown his abilities over Saka, and this season he's gonna double down on that.
Yeah.
Bro, if Palmer gets anywhere near what he did last season, like GA wise, like 25 or like 30 even, bro.
25 league
Look, bro,
GAs.
Nah, I was watching the
top 5 in the world, man.
I was watching the Ballon d'Or video, yeah, and it had the stats. It was like Palmer 55 games, 30 goals, 17 assists, and I fully deeped in my head. When was the last time I saw a Chelsea player have 30 goals?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy. Not
There's not a player in the world right now, in my opinion, better than them.
Oh,
think-
I generally can say that
as
well.
a player. Who?
The only player that brings me the excitement of me wanting to watch them is Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, I think
what
like
you have to
Lamine
watch them-
Yamal.
Esteval,
is-
bro.
Esteval, yeah, Esteval got me up at 3 a.m. watching Brazilian
That's
football.
what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, shit, man. Like, yeah, Palmer's like on that level. Like Lamine's like 16, so obviously we can't yet, obviously put that much on him. But
Yeah,
I was close. I think there's as other players in terms of how efficient they are or effective they are that do come close. I still would have to offer some respect to De Bruyne because you
yeah.
don't say he
fair.
spams crosses, but damn, he bags and he does crazy shit every single game in game out for City. But
Yeah.
yeah, you have to put Palmer at top 5, top 3 Prem players easily, and
I know,
top
I know
5.
Palmer's
Bro,
that
Right?
guy,
Yeah, he's
bro.
top 3, 100%.
Top 3 easy.
think both guys-
Who in the Prem? who in the Prem is better than Palmer? Okay, no. You know what? Before we go better, who in the Prem is in top 10? Let's go top 10 first. We have Haaland, we have Palmer, we have Van Dijk,
I'll have De Bruyne there.
De Bruyne,
I'll have Salah there.
Salah.
Honestly, it pains me to say, but Saka is in
Yeah,
there.
Saka. Yeah, Saka's another one.
Saka's in the top 10. Yeah, that's fair.
Who else is
Saka's
there?
in the top 10.
Do we throw Foden in there?
Yeah.
We're going Prem players now, not in the but just Prem players.
All right, yeah. Foden can get
Foden.
in there.
Bruno,
who else is there?
Bruno gets a spot.
Bruno.
Yeah. I know,
Nah,
but
you know-
like for carrying that disaster of a squad season in, season out, I feel
See,
he
no,
should get.
I know my
he's a-
boy Joyce is in this stream right now, and he's a United fan. So just for that, I'm gonna throw Bruno in there. Just for him. I know he's watching this stream right now. Okay, so we have Bruno. Who else will we throw in there?
Prem players.
Maybe I'll say Allison.
Oh, Allison, yeah, easily. And then I won't mind saying Saliba.
See,
I'm
I
not-
would mind. I don't want to put another Arsenal player in there.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm talking just pure player wise.
Lads,
Yeah,
we're literally forgetting Rodri.
Oh, right, yeah, Rodri, yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Rodri's top 3, man. Like, all due
Yeah.
respect, he's top 3.
So out of those players, who? Okay, so we're going from bottom to top. Who's the best player there? I mean, worst player there.
The worst.
Yeah.
Maybe Saliba's like is holding
Did we
10.
put Bruno in?
Yeah, we put Bruno in.
Then he's the worst.
Okay. Bro,
Okay, yeah, we'll go. Listen,
I'm getting
we'll go
attacked here. Do we throw? Oh, you know
from
what?
bottom to worst, right? I mean, worst to best. I think Bruno, and then Foden,
Yeah.
Saliba. After that, I've got no idea.
Do we
Do we
think?
throw Foden
Are we
in there?
putting a lack of
I'm
respect on
sorry.
Foden's
We
name?
all watch the Euro, Charlotte. We all have eyes.
It's not a lack of respect. Listen, Foden had 7 games in the Euros to prove himself, and he did nothing. Nothing.
I'm sorry, like, bro. The Euros dropped his stock so far because he had
Yeah.
an ex-interim season. But holy man,
I wouldn't
Yeah,
even call
that
it
Euros.
excellent. I won't call it
it's like that.
excellent.
It's like that Upamecano in the against City in the UCL. Like it just dropped his stock so far.
Man. Like I rate Foden. I like him as a player, but he's
Insane.
not better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's still
But
top
I-
10.
Like
He's
no,
not
no,
like-
like
top
no.
10.
You can go like you can say he's the best player in the Prem, yeah. But does he have a rebuttal to what everyone else is saying?
Exactly. That
Can you
Euros was like
really-
a big chance.
Can you really, with 90% confidence, go, "Yeah, I'm taking full Foden over this guy"?
Like I'm taking
With
full Foden
Foden,
over Palmer, Foden over Haaland, Foden over De Bruyne, Foden over Rodri. It's hard.
Is he even
So,
the best City
Foden
player?
over Salah. You're not taking Foden
Oh, no,
over.
isn't.
He's not even the
not
best City
taking
player.
him.
Like, damn,
Yeah.
bro.
It's not.
So then, okay, so we
Thing
have what does he have to prove, bro? Turn up in an England shirt.
So turn up in an
Um,
England shirt, turn up when your team beats you, bro. And
No,
no
the
one
thing
will
is,
say-
I rate Foden. I rate his capabilities.
yeah.
He just is
I rate
lacking
him.
something.
Yeah.
He's just lacking something. I genuinely couldn't put it on my tongue right now what he's lacking, but he's just missing that special something.
Football ability, maybe. I don't know.
Jack up to a 4th title in a row. I hear that argument. I hear that argument. I'm not against that. I hear
Yeah,
that
he did.
argument.
He kind of did carry the team.
He did because
Yeah.
Haaland was below par. As much as Haaland did score goals last season, he was below par.
You can
Look,
say
and
below
then,
par.
look at what we're calling below par, lads. Like,
No, but you
just
gotta
think
talk.
about that
No,
for a
but you gotta
second.
talk. You gotta talk about it to Haaland standards.
Bro, Haaland
gotta-
standards are stupid though.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man. It's like it's mad.
Nah, but
Like,
even
it's just
then,
not there.
even then,
But yeah,
Haaland.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Nah, even then, Haaland
Top-
did struggle
top
with
goal
injuries.
scorer.
Haaland
Yeah, he
did struggle
struggled
with injuries from time to
and
time
Foden
last
carried.
season.
See, my
Haaland
thing
did
is,
struggle with
like,
injuries time to time. De
you
Bruyne
take
was
out
injured.
Foden, You take out Foden last season, they'll be all right. You take out Rodri last season, they're not all right. You take out Haaland last season, they're not all right. That's
Only
I
what
think
person I
last
can
season,
say,
I think last
only
season
person,
without Foden, they're not all right.
you know what?
Last
Only
season.
no, I can say without I'm there. Like I don't think a certain player would step up in Foden's case, mainly because De Bruyne was injured.
Yeah, because De Bruyne
Because
wasn't
De
there as
Bruyne
well.
was injured, you can't be like, yeah, De Bruyne will just take over the goals and assist mantle. Foden was key. I'll give you Foden. I'll give you an argument of Foden being top 2 best City players. That's the argument I can give you.
Are you
He
talking
scored.
about right now?
He dragged us to
Off last.
title, scored 2 goals on final day. What do you want? You know what?
Listen,
I can't even argue against that.
that title was wrapped up by Christmas, man. Arsenal lost their heads. It's not hard.
Haaland was shit. KDB died. Grealish on my days. He had no help.
Bro, like look at this shit. Oh man, that Arsenal thing was mad. I won't forget that one game week. I was like, I think they were facing one team was facing Forest, and another team was facing like West Ham. And like both Liverpool and Arsenal lost, and City were third.
Yeah,
And
no,
in my head, I'm like, do
was
you guys
Arsenal,
want
Aston
to
Villa.
win this league?
No, it was Arsenal, Aston Villa, and Liverpool, Crystal Palace. I remember that.
Yeah, that was the week. That was the
Yeah,
week.
Yeah.
that was the holy best week of hate watches I've ever experienced. Not of all time, but it's like top 5. It's like top 5. I choose
You know
a
what?
game after game and wasn't
Okay,
disappointed.
you know what? Yeah, I'll give Foden his respect. I do agree that he did have a major. He carried City. He had a major
Last-
role. I'll give you that. Definitely best
Yeah.
player City,
He
City player
goes,
last season.
He goes there.
But overall, I don't know if he's the best player overall.
No, he's not.
Overall,
He's
no.
not.
Last season, yes. Overall, no. I still got Rodri and Haaland over him at least minimum.
I have KDB there as well.
Yeah, KDB there.
Yeah. But yeah.
So even then,
yeah.
okay. So who did we go? We went with Bruno. We went with Saliba and Foden. Those were our bottom 3. Who do we have 7th?
Maybe Van Dijk.
Nah, I think Van Dijk maybe slightly.
Maybe a bit higher. Who else do we have on it?
We have
KDB.
Haaland, we have KDB, we have Rodri, we have Palmer, we have Van Dijk, we have Salah. We're missing one person.
Saka.
Saka, yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, nah. You know what? I'm not gonna say it.
You were gonna say Salah, weren't you? Bro was gonna say Salah, innit? I could see it in his eyes, bro.
It's in there.
Nah, I can't say Salah. It's 7.
I can't. Yo, that guy. I'll be honest. He shut me up this season, innit? So
You know what? Salah has to be minimum top 5.
He didn't get
Yeah, we gotta give respect.
You know what? Saka 7th. That's what seems to be the consensus. English? That's what seems to be the consensus. I can't speak. Consensus.
yeah,
So
I hear it.
Saka 7th. Yeah, I hear it. Then 6th we have Van Dijk.
Yeah, yes, I think. Not
Okay.
because like
We
in a
go,
way like he fell off, but
Alisson,
like
right?
he's still amazing. But like,
wait, who are you going with? Simp?
Alisson.
Oh, Alisson. Yeah, we forgot about
Oh,
Alisson.
Alisson. Yeah, Alisson.
No, you know what? Throw Alisson below Saka, in my opinion.
Okay, so Alisson's 7th, Saka 6th, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And
that's,
then I feel like we had an extra number. I feel like we have 11 players on this list.
either way, that's
Really?
the bottom 6.
Yeah, that's what we kind of got for the bottom half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have Palmer, KDB, Rodri, Haaland, and Salah.
Okay. Oh,
Haaland,
it's
KDB.
tricky this one, top 5.
Is okay. Wait.
I'll
Okay,
have
let's just go player for player. Let's go player for player for certain players. Is Palmer better than Salah in your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Palmer
If we
better
talk
than
about
KDB in
now,
your
yeah.
eyes? Wait,
Yeah.
is Palmer better than KDB in your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Is
That,
Palmer?
oh man. I want to say yes so badly.
Say
I
yes.
can't lie. KDB
But
scares
I
me.
think I've watched the KDB like season
KDB
after
scares
season,
me.
man.
I don't know if I can put him over. I don't know
I
if I
See,
can
the
put
thing
him
is,
over.
we're talking about right now, right? And KDB, you can tell he's like slowing down.
Oh, he
Yeah, I
definitely
hear
is.
the slowing down shot, but I'm there like, no matter what, KDB gives me that little fear.
Especially against us, man. He has
Yeah,
a
especially
bag against Chelsea. He has a bag against us, man.
So
I
okay,
can-
so we go 2 for yes against KDB and 2 for no. Can you say he's better than Rodri?
Yeah.
That's that. See, this one is tricky, man, because
It's
Rodri's
tricky.
Like I know these guys play different positions, but you got to think about how integral they are to their teams.
respectively, I'd say Palmer, yeah. But at the same time, City without Rodri is a different team.
Exactly. That's why I have
Yeah,
Rodri
I
over
know they've
Palmer.
started well, but this is just until
I
we
have
come
Rodri
back.
over Palmer
I'm not
personally.
Yeah,
Personally,
well,
okay. So we go. Okay, so we're in conclusion that Salah's fifth. Yeah.
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 So we have Salah fifth. So then we have Palmer and KDB tied. Wait. So do we think Palmer is better than Haaland?
If we're talking respective to the teams, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but as a player.
Yeah. He's better technically.
He's better technically,
Ha-
but Haaland,
Haaland numbers are
Haaland's like the
crazy,
best.
Bro,
Haaland's like
Haaland's
the
demon,
best
bro.
striker.
Haaland's
Yeah, but
Probably gonna
no
be
matter
the
what,
first
Haaland's goal
striker
scoring
in
numbers
history,
are
man.
insane.
And obviously,
You can go like Haaland technically isn't great, even though he's improving season after season technically. You can say that, but his goal scoring numbers, no matter what, are monstrous. I don't
I
think
think
I think no matter what, those numbers are too hard to overturn.
Yeah. I think
I think
he's literally averaging a goal a game, like in his career. It's
Literally.
something stupid like that. Or just
that's
under.
stupid.
No, like you think about it, the only league, yeah, he doesn't have a matched goal to game record, I think, is the Norwegian league.
He was his first
And he was like
season.
17, like his first season as a
Think
pro.
about that.
Man.
I think that's generally the only league. So I don't
I,
think you
I
can have
think
Palmer
I
over
think I
Haaland.
can do it like this. I think I can accept having Palmer over KDB because of how KDB is now.
Mhm.
Obviously, not
Okay.
the plays he's been for the last like 6-7 years, because we all know like that is probably number one. But if I'm saying like as KDB is right now, passing quality is incredible, but he has lost some of the legs that he's had. So I can put him on KDB on fourth, then I can have Palmer on third.
Okay. So then we have Roger and Haaland. So who beats each other there?
It's great.
Haaland's better.
Yeah, I'll say Haaland.
Haaland top one for me. Okay, so
That's-
the list we've put together is Haaland best player, Rodri second, Palmer third, KDB fourth, Salah fifth, Saka sixth, Alisson seventh, Foden eighth, Saliba ninth, and I think it was Bruno 10th.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no. We had 11 players. I skipped out Van Dijk. It was Van Dijk 7th,
Oh,
Saka 8th,
yeah,
Foden
yeah.
9th, Saliba 10th, Bruno 11th.
Yeah.
Okay. Not too bad. I love the way we went into top 11 players and we still have 3 Chelsea players there.
Old.
And we still got to talk about Modric.
yeah,
And we still got to talk about Modric.
Okay, Rob Sanchez, put him in D.
Yeah.
I hate
yeah,
Rob
he is not good, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He is made.
Like, I want to give him a chance, but
I
there's
can't.
there's nothing that shows me that
That
he's gonna
goal-
be like that guy.
That Eze goal, I rewatched the goal because at first I thought, okay, you know what, great strike, great finish. Then I looked at the goal properly, and Sanchez's positioning was, bro, what was that?
Realistically, does Mamashvili let that in?
He doesn't.
No.
Mamadish really is
No.
like 10 times the keeper
He
Sanchez.
he don't play like that. He don't play like that.
That's
Literally, no. Like, realistically, how many keepers is Sanchez actually better than in the Prem? Like starting keepers.
Probably like
Oh, it seems like he was
third
Brighton's like fourth choice for a reason.
He was literally, and we signed him for 23 mil.
look, we have like what 10 keepers. Is he even better than any of them?
Dead ass, man.
I'll
Like-
never forgive Sanchez for giving Rice the ball and letting him score against us. I cannot.
Oh, man.
Really gave
Bro,
it to him,
we ruined Mudrik's game against Arsenal. Like
That Mudryk celebration,
you know,
wallpaper.
literally,
man, and Sanchez ruined that.
Yeah.
'Cause
We were in
we were
control.
2-0 in the lead.
Bro, that was the one game Poch had it fully under control.
We had that game. It was 2-0. Everything's calm, and Sanchez decides to pass the ball to Rice for no reason.
Man, I'll never forgive that guy for that.
I can't. I physically can't, man. It was such a winnable game as well.
Because
For
we
real.
played that day. We played that day. Maybe not we played, but we
genuinely outplayed
we
Arsenal
fought.
that day.
Next we got Tussin.
See,
See,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna be fine, but like he's a squad player.
he's looking like
Yeah.
a fit player right now. I can't lie.
Free signing, I don't think it'll go wrong, to be honest.
Yeah,
If
he's like a
anything, I
safe.
think we can get like 15 mil for him in the future.
Exactly, man.
15 mil flip next year. We're flipping that pack. Nice. That
And
pure
he
profit.
seems to be a guy that carries good vibes in the dressing room.
Yeah, I think he's just going to be good to have around. Decent player. I watched him at Fulham as well. I think he came from City's academy, so he's good. I don't think he's like going to be the best, but he's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
you know what?
I
I was thinking, out of all of these players, who would you guys say is dislikable?
Dislikable, like as a person or as a player?
Like both, like just in general, like person and player.
I'm looking at it and I'm there like the only person I really don't have a like to is Robert Sanchez.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's
It's literally just Sanchez. That's it.
It's usually just Sanchez. There is the vibes, man. There's some.
Like even if you don't rate guys like the Sassy, it's still like, oh, he still vibes though. He still brings that good energy.
I think for rival fans, they hate Cucurella. Like,
Yeah, bro, they hate Cucurella like crazy.
yeah.
I don't know.
Liverpool fans hate Caicedo. Liverpool and Arsenal fans, they hate Caicedo.
Because they couldn't get him.
Literally.
They hate him 'cause
And
he
you know,
rejected
especially the Carabao Cup final. Liverpool fans hated him for that.
What did he do for like
He like Gravenberg's ankle was
Oh
dusted.
yeah. Damn, should
Yeah.
have done ACL, man, but whatever.
Who else? I don't know. For some reason, rival fans don't like Levi. Like from what I've seen,
They don't like him because they couldn't get him.
how
Yeah.
Lion.
United fans hate Enzo.
Yeah, United fans hate Enzo for some reason.
Rivals in general hate Enzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hate him. They hate him.
See, rivals don't make jokes about. Rivals don't hate Nani, but they make too much jokes about Nani.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like obviously, I like the driller gimmick, but like, some people do it like way too far.
They
man.
overdo it with a lot.
All
Yeah.
in the face of like thug Chelsea for some reason. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like y'all gotta calm down on that.
Oh, shit.
Like it's cool, like they're all vibing and having fun, but like like do not be going
Yeah,
there
like relax.
saying teams full of thugs, bro. Like whoa, calm down, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know?
What the fuck have I done, bro?
Chill
I'll
out.
go there.
All right.
Okay, who's last player?
We have two players. We have Renato Vega.
Yeah, no Modric.
Put him in B.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
B.
C.
I think C.
Nah,
I think
B.
I think he hasn't done enough to be a B, but I think he's a great squad player right now and can definitely
You can
develop.
see the talent there,
I
but
think he hasn't put a foot wrong. I've been really, and I think for him, like he's what I want in a defender, which is stability. Like I'm not worried when he's on the field,
Okay.
which is huge. I say B. I kind of rate him because he's just going to be very, very. He's always going to be a safe option to have in the squad.
You know what? I'll put him back end of B.
All right.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
then the picture didn't load, but Sancho was meant to be here.
Ha, shame.
Oh,
I
Sancho.
think Sancho's
Where
a
would
B
Sancho
side.
go? You think
He's got
Sancho would be
nothing-
B?
Got nothing, a lot to prove. Kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he has
Well,
got a lot to
See,
prove.
a lot
B
to
is the
prove.
safe pick, innit? B is the
No,
safe option.
He's C.
You see, yeah?
I think he's C.
Okay,
I-
Sancho's C for now.
Because Sancho has to prove, first of all, to the United fans that he's not a waste man. He's got to prove
Yeah.
that he can do it in the Prem and not just the Bundesliga. He's got to prove that he can start. He can either start or compete with Madueke, or he can
Bro,
start.
he has a lot of pressure on his
Neto
shoulders
that side.
already.
He has a lot of pressure on his shoulders that he has to work and prove on. So
Yeah.
obviously, like cool. Like even the Santos signing, I wouldn't say like obviously it's cool to have a guy like him, but I'm not even like fully hyped until I see him on the pitch because I'm like we can get any version of him.
Listen,
I hear
I
you.
think,
Like a
I
Dortmund
think we'll
version
get the
or-
Dortmund Sancho, honestly, because number one, he's back home. Like, he loves London, of course, but
True.
at the same time, I think he just hated United, like, with a passion. He did not want to try or anything, so I don't think he'll be like that at Chelsea at all.
he looked happy. Like I feel like I've never seen him look that happy for United as he was when he was sat next to Egg Bally of all people.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you know what I seen the other day, yeah? You know Ekbali and Sancho at the same party.
Mark
at the-
Rubin's guy, right?
Yeah, they're at the Independence Day party together.
That's mad.
That is
The
crazy,
all-white
man.
parties.
Some devilish stuff happening there.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
some mad things, but we won't speak on that.
Yeah, so he stays in S.
Mudrik, realistically, for me,
No, okay.
he-
Realistically, I think
we signed
B?
João Felix.
what?
realistic.
He signed João Felix to replace him. Is that bad?
He's not even gonna replace him.
Man,
Nah.
I love Mudryk, bro. I love Mudryk, and I think he works so hard. But he's another example of a player with a lot to prove this season as well. Because we've given him the time, we've given him the.
You know what?
patience.
Yeah, for
he's just
Mudrik,
not
for
there
me, I'm there like we know he has potential. We know he has abilities, and I look at him. I'm there like the numbers don't do him justice, especially assist wise, because he only has 2 assists. But if you look at the chance creation he had that season, he could have easily gotten 6 to 8 assists. So I don't think the numbers do him justice. But at the same time, he has his moments where he's just absolutely shocking.
Honestly, as a big Mudryk fan, I think the negatives do outweigh the positives, which is kind of sad because there is obviously a very good player, but I think there's just too many moments where he's not bozo moments, but his decision making is just so poor.
You know what though, yeah? I rated this cameo against Crystal Palace. He had a good cameo off the bench, in my opinion.
I think that cameo was alright, yeah.
If he can build on
so I had to tune off that one.
but his cameo was good. His cameo was decent. If he builds on that, then okay, we can talk. I think he's either high C, low B.
Still
That's
the
what I
best
am.
player. Oh my goodness. Swear, Harriet was like gone for a solid 30 minutes. She comes back the moment we mention Mudryk now. Like,
Mudryk, the greatest player alive. All right, so are we going Mudryk B or C?
No, B.
okay, fine.
B.
I'll side with you. He's a C in my head, but we can go with B.
No, I think C is fine.
Will just does not like Mudryk.
But I don't dislike him or anything. I just think he sucks at the sport.
And
Obviously,
it's like his head, man.
You just got a stupid agenda against him.
But I don't.
Realistically,
The thing
though,
is, man, all I'm gonna say is that you watch like a Nico Williams and you watch a Yamin Lamal, then you look at Mudryk and sigh. Like that's just how it feels.
Bro,
You know what?
look
Yeah, I'm not a big stats guy.
at Mudryk inside.
Oh my god.
I'm not a
Listen,
big stats guy,
you
but I'm
move
gonna
on
put up his
before I
stats right
actually
now.
get mad.
You mean a stats guy? You're gonna be a stat Andy, okay?
I'm gonna be a stat guy today. I want to see because I know he got 11 goals and assists last season, but I want to know how many games he actually played.
Look at Almiron's best Newcastle season and look at Mudryk.
So
Even
Mudryk-
how run.
So Mudryk played 41 games and got 7 goals, 4 assists.
No, I think it's fair if you do minutes because
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2015 minutes, he had 7 goals, 4 assists.
okay.
That's not
So
much
let's
better.
compare. So who's a winger we can compare him to?
Almiron.
No, just for you, I'll give you Almiron. Just for you, I will give him Almiron.
Oh my god.
Okay, Miguel Almiron.
Peak
Which season now, Will?
22-23, I think.
Let me put up that season. So in 22-23 season, he had okay, so he played exceptionally more minutes. He played 800 more minutes. Same amount of games though. 11 goals, 4 assists.
That's pretty comparable. 800
And
minutes.
think about it, 900 less minutes. Like
And y'all gonna realize you gotta realize that you guys are comparing him to Almiron right now.
yeah, so I want to go to Martinelli. I want to
Bro,
compare him to Martinelli
he's
of
better
last
than
season.
Martinelli. Can we just say that? He's better than Martinelli.
I want to see Martinelli's stats from last season because I know
I
he
can
wasn't
make a
great.
case for that. I can make
Mudryk
Yeah,
is
I hear that. Martinelli has dropped off so bad. So Martinelli last season for Arsenal in 2,600 minutes, 8 goals, 5 assists.
And that's in a much better side. You gotta take that into
Yeah,
consideration.
that is it now. And then we'll compare him to Raheem Sterling.
God. Lucky Raheem Sterling wasn't on this tier list.
Oh, bro.
He's not
See,
up there.
oh.
He's not up there. He's not up there. He's not up there. He's not up there. He's not up
That
there.
guy drove me into the flipping wall, man.
If you want to put anyone, why is Chilwell not here?
You know what? The guy who made this tier list, yeah, I respect that guy.
He only put players in that would actually be in the squad, like Bettinelli, for example.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah, and then so Raheem Sterling in the 23-24 season had in 2,700 minutes 10 goals, 8 assists.
Listen, Sterling's start of the season, I think he got like 8 GA, like in the first like 6-7 games, and I think
Yeah, and then fell off.
yeah.
But hey, I'm never forgiving. I'm never forgiving,
even when he's garbage, he gets goals and assists.
bro.
Right.
I'm never forgiving Sterling. Yeah, just for what he done to me on Christmas Eve.
Oh man,
That Wolves
like
game. That
Listen,
Wolves game. I'll never forgive him
if
for
we
that.
had anyone other than Sterling, we get top 4. You know that, right? Like 100%.
Literally.
He cost us, I think it was 5 points.
At least.
No, he cost us 6 points. He cost us Aston Villa and Wolves.
Yeah.
Man.
And I definitely know there's much more games there he probably cost us.
Well, yeah, but stinkers. But where he could have just passed and we would have won
Literally,
the
bro.
game.
Like even then
Yeah.
against Newcastle, if it wasn't for Mudryk's solo goal, we could have potentially lost that game because he didn't sweat it to Palmer.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Like I
And
cannot
then-
believe the guy has so much experience yet he's not all right in the head. I don't get it.
Literally, man. All right,
So
so now you know what? Yeah, he's not. These two guys aren't on the tier list, yeah. But if they were, where would you put Paez and Esteval? Now I'm thinking like how good they'll be in this Chelsea system.
Esteval in S, Paez in A.
Yeah.
I would put Paez in B because I feel like in recent games he's not been as good, and he also has, I feel like, a harder route into the team compared to Esteval.
Because of Palmer.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hear.
yeah,
But I think one of them will end up playing in the 8 role.
I think
Pires.
Pires
I think one of them will. It won't be like the first or second season, but I think one of them eventually will end up dropping into the 8 role.
Definitely not Esteval.
Yeah.
No, Esteban definitely going in the S.
Yeah,
Paye, I can back Paye, and like I
He's
hear,
very good. I just
yeah,
think, as Juan said, he has dropped off in recent games.
true.
Um,
Yeah,
but
I
I do
hear it.
think
Although his team is worse than Palmeiras, I think. Like
yeah,
Yeah, they are
independent, very
so far worse. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
but hey, these guys have me tuning in at 2 a.m. to watch their matches. Can only respect that
Yeah,
Can't
they
only
gotta be
well,
something. They gotta be something.
for real. All right, so that's the tier list done. And so, literally, anything else you guys want to say? If you want to talk about the rival teams,
We can break up some things there.
how are we missing anything?
I think all I've got to say is Liverpool got to watch their backs. I think.
Liverpool's depth, yeah, is so bad. Like I like
Yeah,
Ernest Slot. Slot was the manager I wanted at Chelsea before we got Maresca, and I think he's going to be exceptionally well. Oh Jesus Christ, Liverpool haven't done him any favors in terms of transfer.
I'm telling you, Liverpool are going to lose Trent, Salah, Van Dijk all in one window, and they're still not going to have a DM, and they're not going to fix that problem. Whoever they get in is just as good.
and then they also still has to deal. Nunes is not a bad striker, but he's clearly not the starting number 9. Gakpo's also, by the looks of it, not going to be the starter, even though he's had some great form, but for some reason the manager isn't backing that much.
Next
Diaz,
summer
like
is going to be interesting for them.
it's going to be a very interesting season for them. So
I
this
think
season's like last season of vibes.
Go on,
yeah,
Sim.
I think Liverpool will do well. I think they will get top 4 quite comfortably, but there will be a visible drop off compared to last season
Mm.
because they've made next to 0 signings, and it's
It
tough
catches up
having
with you.
that kind of schedule like UCL, FA Cup, and keeping that up for a whole season without a certain depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear.
Another question, guys. Will Everton go down or not?
No,
Yeah,
I think no, because no matter I look at Everton's squad, yeah. I'm there like Everton's squad is ass, Everton's squad is shit and whatever, yeah. And then I'm there like, bro, no matter what, they always stay up.
They
listen,
find a way. They find a way.
They
I think
literally find a way.
This is the
I think
season.
Sean Dyche is going by Christmas.
Why?
But no matter what, Everton always stay up.
They'll stay up.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think they
sure
stay up.
I'm pretty sure Everton and Leicester are the only 2 teams that have never been relegated.
Ever,
Probably,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
That's like
it is
and
tough.
in the Premier League era, it's
that's even crazier.
it's the top 6 and Everton.
Literally. That's crazy when you
So
think about it.
like now I feel they'll stay up. Also, if I'm not sure if Daesh is gonna go, but if he does, it's not his fault.
No, I don't
It's
think it
No,
not
is.
no,
his
definitely.
fault.
Everton
He's
haven't done
been
them
going
any
so
favors.
hard, like points deductions, like
Yeah.
transfers haven't been
He
that good. They lost
comfortably kept them
Amadou
up.
Onana.
Bro,
So,
he's having to start a backline of Michael Keane and James Tarkovsky.
yeah,
And
it's
then
tough, man. It's not
hey,
really.
chill on Tarkovsky though, but Michael Keane's an absolute bum. But
Keane's so
and then
ass.
he has like Coleman at the back because Patterson's injured and they didn't sign anyone better.
Yeah,
Coleman's 35, by the way. Like this is no
literally, man.
more.
Yeah, but
This is not
Coleman's my
2013.
goal though.
He's-
Coleman's my
it's
goal.
cool, but it's not 2013 anymore. It's like 10
Yeah,
years on.
literally. Bro, that 2013 Everton team, yeah? Give me back my Steven Pienaar. Give me back my Fellaini. Give me back my
Yo,
Yelovich. Give me back my
absolute
Leighton
vibe.
Baines.
Leighton Baines, man, at the left back.
Everton fell
What a
off.
player.
I
What a
have a
player.
question. I have a question. Do we think Ten Hag survives the season?
No.
Yeah, I think that he will, but 100% sacked by the end of it.
Yeah?
I think he only survives because the United board are unserious for not sacking him in the first place.
I
You
think
know,
Yeah,
I hear that.
he should have gone after.
He should not have stayed.
Pick up after, but yeah, he should have gone there.
You know what I think like happened? I think they were going to get De Zerbi, but De Zerbi wanted to keep Greenwood, so I think that's why they decided to keep Ten Hag.
Ooh, that's fair.
That's
Yeah,
an
you
interesting.
know,
That's interesting because I think there was interest initially. They were talking with other managers.
Pretty sure they had to do with him at the least. I don't know if he specifically asked for Greenwood to stay, but that was like his first priority.
Sure, didn't they want Gareth Southgate? They wanted
Dortmund.
Southgate.
If they
For
Southgate,
England, I mean United.
Yeah, United.
Honestly, Southgate.
It's a middle, if I'll be real.
If you think they're bad under Ten Hag, under Southgate, oh boy,
That's gonna be funny.
I am more. We ought to bring back Oli and see some proper vibes at that club.
No, that's the
No,
show I'm
I'm not-
saying, bro.
Oli was a decent manager at United, man.
Ali was good. I'm not even against it. You know what? I'm surprised United hired Van Nistelrooy as an assistant manager and not go straight for him from PSV or
As
Feyenoord
the
even. That
main
was one of
manager.
those things.
Yeah, like sign him as an assistant manager, which is kind of mad
Yeah.
to me.
United
same
Do
guy.
you think? Do you think if Ten Hag got sacked, they'd promote him to manager?
he'd be interim.
I certainly think for the rest of the season.
Yeah, fair. I hear.
Well, that's
So
like
do we think Arsenal are gonna pip United City to the title?
No, not a
Okay.
chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got smart people in here. City are okay.
You just know, man. They're not letting this
Bro,
one slip again.
see, you've been playing like this, right, without Rodri. Like,
Bro, that's crazy when you think about it.
Then
See,
Savinho came in. He's also injured now. Oscar Bob was injured as well. Think about it. Two right wingers got injured. They haven't felt a thing.
yeah, exactly. I still think they're like a juggernaut, but come next
Foden's
season,
not here yet.
They're gonna lose a few players. I think KDB will leave. Pep will probably leave as well. And
I don't know.
it's not long before Haaland leaves. Like, I want to say 2 years. So I think they're gonna slow down, but man, this season they're gonna go all out, man.
But if Haaland leaves, like, where would he go? We
Who?
think we need to start realizing and thinking, and realizing that City, right now, are probably one of the best. Are probably once again top 3 best clubs to be in the world.
They've been the best team in the world, in my opinion, for at least 5 years. Maybe the only season they've not been the best in the world was when Liverpool won the league. That's maybe it.
And when you think of it like that, if wherever Haaland goes, wherever he's going is not an upgrade, why would he leave?
It will be an upgrade, but you gotta think like every footballer wants to play at like Barca or Real Madrid. Like, it's almost everyone's goal at the end of their career, like to have played for one of those 2 clubs. It don't matter
That's
how
kind
bad
of true, but
If Haaland wants to win, he might think he has to go to Real Madrid, especially if Rodri doesn't win it this year.
yeah, I think that'll
maybe to win the Ballon d'Or. That would be
Do
the
we
only
think he
reason.
goes?
But
Do we
he
think
could
he goes
do it.
Madrid
He
though?
needs to wait a year or two.
Do we think he goes Madrid though? Look at the players they have.
Nah, I don't think Madrid. I think
No,
Barca's,
he doesn't.
I think Barca's
Yeah,
more
Barca
realistic.
would make more sense.
Like,
Yeah.
Can Barca afford him?
Levels getting old.
Barca had to let go of Gundogan. Barca had to let go of their best midfielder to register Olmo. That's where they are right now.
Barca's whole financial situation is crazy to me.
They are like not getting Haaland at the age of 26.
Yeah,
They
no.
could. You never know, man. You never know.
Only possibility is maybe he returns to Bayern Munich and when Kane is like 33, 34 and he starts to hang the boots up.
Bro.
Only place I can realistically see him moving to. And even then, once again, it's kind of a downgrade because you're not in the Premier League anymore.
Nah, I don't think he's buying it. I think he will leave City for Barca or Real Madrid, but not yet. Like I said, 2, maybe 3 years.
All I'm saying, Barca will.
You gotta remember, Haaland is a City fan though.
That's true as well.
Listen, he might be a City fan, but if he doesn't win Ballon d'Or, what can you do, man?
He'll get it.
Fair. But who realistically, if Haaland carries on this form, who realistically is gonna outshine him?
Palmer.
Not one at the moment. Palmer will be great, but we're still
Yeah,
on
but
serious club.
no,
So
but the fact that we're in Conference League alone lets Palmer's case down.
It
yeah,
does.
on the
He
Champions
got a
League.
Ballon
So
d'Or nominee, right? Without us being in
Yeah,
conference, he could
that's
boost
fair.
his
That's
stats this season a
so did
bit
Rowan
more.
Williams. Do you know who Rowan Williams is?
fair. Who?
He's South Africa's goalkeeper, to be fair.
Oh yeah, no, I heard. Oh, he got
Yeah,
Ballon d'Or
yeah, he got a Ballon
nomination.
d'Or contention. Imagine,
Hey, we
imagine.
got a calf representation right there.
You know, because he was actually that good. I'll be real. He's
Yeah.
actually that good. But either way, Chelsea
Uh,
said get him.
who was it? Flipping. But the thing is, the reputation of the Ballon d'Or just goes straight out the window if, let's say, a Conference League player wins it.
It's not. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
They're
Nah,
not gonna let that.
I don't think he will win it, but I think if he keeps up the form from last year, he can get probably top 5.
Okay, yeah, I hear.
Yeah,
But
he
we'll need
climbed up.
something else to back it up, like a high table finish and like maybe even an FA Cup as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Speaking
even
of,
the Conference League would help.
where do we think Palmer is gonna finish in the Ballon d'Or rankings?
The current one,
Yeah, the current one.
22nd.
Top 20.
yeah, I think mid to low 20s.
He'll get like one. He'll get like one vote or something, which isn't. Why didn't Emmy Martinez get a nomination?
Emmy
he
Martinez
did.
won best goal. Yeah, he got nomination because of the Copa America.
Yeah,
That's why he got the nomination.
but
Yeah.
Sevilla is slightly fallen off. He still got the aura, but like, yeah.
You know
I
what?
think
If Palmer,
if Palmer gets like above 20,
I'm happy.
it's
I'm happy.
it's a bit of a shock. It's a bit like,
Bit of a shock.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
happy
happy
he's
with
there.
this
I'm
book.
happy he's there. I'm happy he's there.
yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I expect him to be there, but the actual shock of it actually happening is what got me.
Yeah, it's great because he didn't win anything, but obviously
Yeah.
everyone knows he's like a serious player.
Yeah, that was literally it.
It's just that's just what eye test can do. Like when you pass the eye test.
Literally, man. I have one more thing before. If any of you have anything else, I have one more thing. I want to speak about Spurs. What do we actually think of Spurs' team and their project?
Bro, honestly, I think they've got man. I think Spurs will always be Spurs. Like they're not really gonna win anything, but it is a bit scary, like what they are doing right now. And if they can stick to it, like keep adding a couple of young players every season, and like Ange, they actually back Ange as well. I think they can get close to winning something in the near future.
Yeah, because I think the players is signed.
That's fair, but like Archie Gray is mad as a signing. Like
Bergvall is also
that
decent.
kid is good. Bro, Archie Gray, like I don't know if you guys have seen him. I think I watched him when he played Leeds and a few times in the championship. Like that guy is
He played us and he was actually pretty good as well.
Yeah, you see, the thing that lets me down with Spurs, yeah, is their attack, especially the wing options. Because you have Brennan Johnson, you have Kulusevski, you got Timo Werner. Like, bro, you have Son.
Son's like the only like class guy. And he's 32.
Literally,
so.
yeah. Like Brennan, we were linked to Brennan Johnson before. I still don't know.
I'm glad we didn't get him. Holy.
I still don't know what we saw in that guy, bro. Like we went for him ahead of Barcola, I think.
Matt, he was like, at the time though, he did very well for Nottingham. Like I think he basically kept them up.
He weren't worth no 50 mil though.
Oh no, definitely not.
He was 50 mil.
He was 50 mil, bro.
Oh yeah, nah.
We don't. Barcola went to PSG.
Kulusevski entertained me as well.
Kulusevski unfortunately kind of fell off. I don't know what's happened, but he's not the player he was a few years ago. And that's mad because, like, bro, y'all understand. I watched this guy like in a random not friendly. There was a random Serie A game, I think in like 2019, and he was playing for Parma. And that guy was insane. He played like as a 10, and he could like create from deep, do all these long passes, these switches, had a long shot on him, had a dribble on him as well. And I don't know what happened, but like Spurs took so much of that away from him. I see him like he's so less dynamic nowadays.
Yeah.
So even he kind of fell off as a winger. They still have Richarlison.
You know what? I forgot about Richards. But you know what? Speaking of Kulusevski in the 10 and how he's moved out to Spurs in to the wing, I'm glad like City and Chelsea have somewhat brought back the number 10 role in terms of how their players play. Because the number 10 role was disappearing.
It was.
Slowly coming back.
Yeah, it's slowly coming back. You got KDB playing there. You got him and Foden rotating in the 10. Then you got Palmer being an outright 10 and just boom magic there.
It's a 10.
So the fact it's coming back slowly but surely, I appreciate that fact.
Yeah, because football needs we need 10s, man. 10s are cold.
For real, 10s bring that flair, bring that magic.
Yeah, man.
Because as a 10, you either get molded to being a winger or a hardworking 8.
That's what would happen. Yeah, like it's one of the two.
And as a winger, as a 10, you usually lack that pace.
Yeah, you don't have like the pace, so that's why they let you like control the game from the middle. And thing is, if you're in the middle, anyways, like you don't need pace. I think you just need legs.
Yeah,
and then the head as well.
You just need IQ.
Like the hardest IQ, because it's the hardest place to have the ball and to keep the ball in. Like that's why it's impressive. Like I know Messi, but like still, the way like even Messi's able to just run through a midfield, like you realize like how hard it is to even have the ball in the midfield. That's also what makes Jackson so fire, because he can also just run through the midfield.
That's like Jackson top 3 strikers in the league.
You know,
the people will come. It will come to light soon. They don't see it right now, but soon they'll realize.
I don't care. The hive is closed. The hive is closed.
The hive's closed. As Ned said, the hive is closed.
If you weren't here last season, I don't want you here anymore.
For real.
I don't want the casuals turning on and be like, "Oh, look at Jackson this season." No, shut up.
All right, so now this is my last thing. If you have anything else, where do we have Chelsea finishing the season?
See, in my predictions, I
had a third.
I had a second.
I had a third.
I had a fourth. I had a third.
No, like
fourth.
Yeah,
I'm still sticking with my third.
We can't miss out on Champions League this season. We just can't.
See, the reason I had a third, is because I just feel like Liverpool's depth will eventually show.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have third.
Yeah, it's gonna hit
and
them.
The reason we won't push first to second is I feel first half of the season is gonna go a bit slow, but then we'll kick on once January hits.
We do that like every January. We do that like every season.
No, and this time it's different because we're now getting used to Maresca's system.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be fully like in our brains at that moment.
Yeah,
so that's why I think we'll kick on.
Time to adapt to them.
I think right now we already look pretty good, and like that Palace game really pissed me off because I think we should have won that game comfortably as well in the first half.
It was literally a 10-minute period that let us down.
Yeah, pretty much. And like we'll see in the next 5 games if like we can actually push for like top 4, or it's just gonna be like one of those we barely made it kind of seasons.
Oh, actually, speaking of the next 5 games, how many points do you think we will get?
I think realistically, we can get 13, but I don't know with this team, man.
Like,
our next 5 not like ridiculous.
Like, who do we have as our next 5 games? We have Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton, Forest, and Liverpool.
Yeah, so I said
those all sound difficult in their own way. Like, I don't.
The Liverpool game is the hardest one, obviously.
Thing is, if we want to be a top level club, we have to get minimum 13.
Yeah.
If we want to be a team that can compete, 13 out of 15 is what we need.
Okay.
For sure.
I'll give the benefit of the doubt and say 11 or 10. Because
11 or 10. Okay, I hear benefit because obviously certain circumstances.
At the Anfield as well, so I'll give them that respect. That you know what, I don't expect a win going to Liverpool.
But I'm there like if we want to be a serious team and show people what we are, then 13 is what we want to get.
Oh,
If we
definitely.
walk out of that Anfield game having won the last 4 games, there's a real chance we can like beat Liverpool because last season we were literally horrible, and I feel like we could have beat them back then. And obviously
Oh,
now
definitely. Yeah.
we've got a way
Like
Mm.
better system.
every time I
Players.
play Liverpool, I get the feeling like damn, these guys are not as good as people say they are.
Yeah, they're not
Not
like the
not
one
like
against United.
not like
The
they're
one
bad,
against
but like
United are just horrible. That's all it is.
Yeah,
exactly like it's like a thing of like damn, they're not bad, but like we can sometimes cut through them like a knife through hot butter. The only difference is that we don't punish them for it. So
Yeah.
if we can get our balls together for the Liverpool game, it can be a win.
for sure, for sure. And you know what? Yeah, actually, I want to go back to the Palace game. Yeah, Will
Mm.
Hughes should have had a red card,
Yeah.
Oh my god! Don't even get me
bro.
started.
Referees piss me
What
off.
was the
English
ref
referees.
on?
I think I missed that part or that start of the game.
So,
So
so basically, Will Hughes dragged
Yeah.
Palmer down, and he was already on a yellow card. He was walking towards the ref, expecting a second yellow. Didn't get a single
and the
card.
ref said, "Nah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
let it slide."
Literally, yeah. Referees
Ah,
are
man.
so ass in England.
They're so bad.
Do
And I
you,
realize it's not even an agenda thing anymore. They're just terrible.
like, even on the
They just-
world stage or the European stage, they just
Always the English ones that let us
you
down.
can
This,
tell they're
this is why
lackluster.
this is why I didn't laugh at Rice's red card. I just thought it was stupid because it's gonna happen to every single team. Like
Yeah,
these decisions are so common. It's
like,
hilarious.
like
It's just
people can say referees have an agenda against their team, but the fact that you can say every team can say that says it all.
Yeah,
yeah, no one's special.
exactly.
Like the only one that actually has an agenda is Anthony Taylor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
It's just
we
disgusting.
kind of need to find where he lives. But that's what I'm gonna say because I
Bro,
don't want to get banned.
I'm sure Chelsea haven't filed like an official complaint or anything against
generally,
him.
why haven't we done what Liverpool and Arsenal have done in terms of Anthony Taylor? Like
To be fair, I guess
Tuchel said
we still have
himself.
shame. We still
Tuchel
have
said
shame.
himself. The players already know what Anthony Taylor is like. They already know what to expect.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
gee,
Chelsea, and it's unfair. But to be
yeah,
fair,
man.
we ain't crybabies like that. I'll be real. At least I'll give that to us because
Mm.
Arsenal. I won't forget like the errors made. They made like a whole statement to crying to the PFA about it, and all the
I
fans.
do remember that.
Oh man, and even Arteta himself did that. So all I'm saying is that I know it's unfair, but like, hey, at least my club's not doing that.
Yeah,
True.
That's where I'm at.
So do you reckon the Prem should bring in European refs?
yeah.
Yeah,
100%. If
Yeah.
we're
Either-
meant to be the best league in the world, we should have the best officiating. Like it's common knowledge.
like I hear them going like, oh yeah, we're trying to build a homegrown shit and whatever. But if you can have a minimum of 8 homegrown players in your Premier League squad, why can't you just have a minimum amount of homegrown referees and then get your European refs in?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh hell, even stop with get someone's the ones that are in the championship because some of those guys aren't doing as bad as this is.
Exactly. Like,
Give
geez,
certain, or start to put like a thing of like, okay, if you're a ref and you're making this many mistakes in a season or across a few games, that you just don't ref in the Prem anymore.
The thing is, the problem is they're all friends. Like in the ref department, they're all friends. Like no
Yeah.
one's gonna
That's
speak
the
up
thing.
against the other, which is just
It's all very internal. Like they're all
Literally.
buddies of ref, and it's like, he's the ref's like, hey, he kind of fucked up. Hey, he's kind of a Newcastle fan, and he's about to go ref. Newcastle was pissed off. Hey, but he's my buddy, so I'll let it happen. That's just how it's kind of run.
yeah.
So
Mm.
you have to change that from the inside for anything to change.
Yeah. But yeah, the standards of refereeing in England are in the
If we have
bin.
a Euros or UCL game, like most of the refs are so good.
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
Even I don't know if you guys watched AFCON. I know Melt, I know you watched AFCON,
I
but the
watched
level
AFCON.
of refereeing was
Was-
high there.
Bro,
Exceptional.
no one cried about about VAR in the AFCON.
Like literally, bro. And they were letting fouls go. They were just chilling. They knew when to step in and knew when to step back out. I didn't
and they
no
let the
complaints
game
at all.
play. And that's why the tournament was so good because like the ref didn't ruin anything. It was just like a matter of a decision happened. It was kind of fair. Something didn't happen. Play on.
Literally.
Like no one like cried about the refs. And then we get here back in England, and every week there's multiple instances of something being so obvious or so terrible and not seen. Like I don't get it.
That's why I laugh when people say remove VAR. VAR is not the problem. It's the people that it's the
Yeah,
people
it's
that
the
handle
referee
it.
though.
People handle it.
Literally.
VAR's is honestly probably making it's probably making football much better because it basically reduces how much error you can make, so long as the
Exactly.
people using them are
No, because
making
think about it, yeah. Think about it. The fact that you go back to VAR to review decisions. So the fact that these decisions were even made in the first place says it all about the referee. Like you had to go to VAR to fix that.
yeah. And VAR one thing comes in is like, hey, if you made a mistake or a huge mistake, we're gonna call you, we're gonna tell you about it, and you're gonna get another look at it and change it up. It's that simple. How is that ruining the game? Like people want VAR at the game, and I'm like, do you really want to be what it's like before? Do you want like another 09-10 Chelsea Barcelona to happen? No,
Bro, that
you
was
don't.
like that wasn't no VAR. Like
That
that was
was
just
that was just a shit. That was just Barca when they had the refs. But you don't want
bro.
that happen.
That
So
game pisses me off to this day.
so bad. So I say keep VAR in the game. Just get better officiators to use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for
That's
sure,
it.
for sure. You guys got anything else you want to say?
not too much. I think Chelsea are gonna win the Club World Cup next year.
Hope
I
Just
so.
back
saying that
that.
now.
For sure, for sure. We got that.
Putting that
Yes,
stamp
sir. Yes,
now.
sir.
Oh, actually, so how many trophies are you expecting this season?
2.
That's gonna come under this season, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's end of the season. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, two then.
I'm expecting at least a domestic cup, conference, and if we can get Club World Cup, I'm a happy man.
Bro, the Club World
I
Cup
say one.
it is difficult, you know that, right? Like there's
It's
No,
some
not
for
gonna.
sure. It's the
Yeah,
best teams in the world.
yeah, Real
all of
Madrid, I
it.
think Inter in it as well.
City are in it.
Oh
Who
damn.
else are in it? City. You got
And let's
PSG
not
in
count
it.
the ones from outside of Europe.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
bro.
We're gonna play
Palmeiras as well.
Palmeiras, bro.
Bro, we're
Those
gonna be.
guys are serious.
Technically, oh no, Esteval can play against us.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Yeah,
the
he's
thing
gonna
I read
get the
earlier
Espanol
was
bro,
jersey.
like,
bro. Do you know how much I laugh if I see Esteval cooking Cucurella?
he's probably gonna Esteban. He's different, man. Like he's too quick as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah,
man.
he's very good.
Hey, that's a Neymar's successor right there. He's taking hold
Yeah,
of me.
yeah. We just need to make sure that he can do it. But even like you can say Neymar's successor, but like damn, Neymar was a different beast, man. Like
Yeah, he was.
I rate Esteval, and like obviously the way he gets his goals and his play style is amazing. When you think about Neymar, you're like,
Yeah, Neymar's my favorite player ever
You know
to
what
watch.
makes Neymar crazy? You always hear like, "Oh, this new Brazilian's a left-footed Neymar. This Brazilian's the right-footed Neymar." Neymar's like good with both feet. Like,
Literally,
Yeah,
insane.
yeah,
and the
Neymar.
fact Neymar was the first social media star when you think about it, because everyone was there for his YouTube comps in 2010, 2011. He's literally been a superstar since
I
young.
don't think people like talk about enough how Neymar got into the top 10 in the Brazilian league. At, what was it,
Literally, bro.
You know, we're talking like Palmer
that
being
magnitude is
nominated is crazy. This
Yeah,
guy was in
Neymar
the
was different.
league and he got a nomination. Top 10.
yeah, top 10 is something
It's
else.
insane. And even everyone said like, yeah, if he had like his career together, he was probably gonna be better, or if not around Messi Ronaldo level, because he was honestly that good. He
So
is honestly that good.
yeah, wait, I've asked this question before. Yeah, do you think Neymar's move to PSG was the wrong decision? You got to think about
Uh,
it from Neymar's perspective now, not
Yeah,
from fans that think Neymar should have been this or should have been that. from Neymar's perspective, you're in the shadow of Lionel Messi, but you're tipped to be the next Brazilian star. You're the third best player of the generation so far, arguably, but
I
yet you're
think
the
he should have stayed at Barca. I think. I mean, it's not to say he didn't have a great time at PSG. I mean, he did a lot.
yeah.
He got his best seasons, like GA wise,
Mm.
was cracking on. But I think if he just stayed at Barca, like he would have just kept being like maybe not the main man, but he would have been one of the like main men for like years and years.
Toby, you're crazy. Toby,
yeah.
you're crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Toby, that reply is crazy.
I think
yo,
Toby, that's
yo.
crazy, bro. I'm
Calma,
on
you
to
calma.
you.
you can definitely see like what Neymar's perspective was though. Like you think you're gonna be in Messi's shadow for the longest time because it's
Literally.
Messi. Like
Just think about
most
it. You ain't winning no Ballon d'Or being the
yeah,
second man
you're
of
always
Barca.
gonna be the
One thing, like,
underhand. But I
Neymar was
do
that
believe
good.
that
Yeah, Karen. Sorry.
my bad. I do believe that if he did stay at Barca, it will come to a point where you can't take it away from Neymar because Neymar was just that good. Like, and he had Messi with him. I think Messi would have more or less like gave him the keys, if that makes sense. I think Messi probably would have took a backhand because Neymar was just man. I don't know, man. I think Neymar is like the greatest, like talent wise, all time. No one comes close. Not even
As a
Messi.
talent,
For me, as a
Mhm.
talent, yeah.
Like, I
he
hear,
had
I hear.
everything, man. He had everything.
Under like, even if you say Neymar stays at Barca, yeah, there's gonna come a point where people are there like, oh, but what would he be like if he had his own team? Can he do it without Messi?
I think that's
That-
always
Good
that's
night,
always gonna
Harry.
be.
See you
yeah.
later.
Bye,
Good night,
Harriet.
Harriet.
Good night.
I hope Child never gets a rerun. She's probably just missed that, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Not sleeping.
But yeah, man. As I said, I think Neymar moving to PSG was the right decision. But did it work out how we wanted? No, of course not.
Nah, I think him moving from Barca, okay, but I don't think it should have been to PSG specifically.
Yeah, but PSG were the only team that were willing to pay
They're
220 million.
only team willing to pay him
Yeah.
off. That's the thing.
That's why you be seeing these Fugazi release clauses, 500 million. And
1 billion on. I'm saying it's a 1 bill release clause, lads. Like, yo, y'all realize that?
yeah, man.
It's unserious. Obviously, there's a reason why they put them in La Liga because I think in La Liga now it's compulsory for a player to have a release clause.
Yeah,
on
it
them.
is. Yeah,
Every player has a release clause on them, and they just put the 1 billion one to basically say like, yeah, you're not touching this guy. Basically.
literally.
Yeah.
Like obviously clubs will negotiate and stuff, but yeah, Barca
And the
are
release,
doing those
release
big
clause
deals.
helps. Like, okay, if we let the player go, at least we make sure to get good money from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So yeah. Anything else?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Pretty
All right,
much.
so we end it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Three hour
Yeah.
stream. Hey, appreciate you guys hopping on. Think we should definitely do this again soon.
Ah,
Yeah.
We
definitely,
definitely have to do this one again soon. But 3 hours. I appreciate you guys for hopping on. Love for everyone that hopped into the stream. Appreciate seeing you guys in the replies and comments and tuning in. Make sure you do watch all the videos on the YouTube channel. Watch my videos, watch Joyce's videos, watch Lawrence's videos. But until then, peace. Take care.
I check y'all. Check it. By the way, Harry, I'm still on the game. You on the game first, okay?